I have to. There we go. Let's add. Now we have audio. I got it this time.
Are you only in the left ear though?
I don't fucking know.
Check
Probably.
Wherever you're
Oh my guy, I can't fix that. I don't know how.
Check where you're putting your audio.
I have no shit. I don't know.
Ow. Sorry, quit agitating.
The Riley.
There's no way to fix that. On Streamlabs, there's no way to fix that. It's only gonna come through that one little port.
Hold up, I have a question.
I have an answer.
So, in your stream setup, is it a stereo mic input or is it a mono mic input?
There's no. It doesn't let me change that. There's not even a spot where it says it. That's why I mentioned it's not something I can change.
Okay, I can work on that with you later.
Okay, we'll fix it next time. For now, suffer. Hello, fans and newcomers alike. We are the Wyld Cast. Where's the penis?
It was already said.
You were deafened. I literally had everybody muted at the start, unfortunately, so that part was missed. There we go, penis. Now I've said it.
Penis.
Your mother.
So, last session, you all did some pretty decent investigating, trying to figure out what happened using memory, for trying to gather more information, which you gathered some. Not much was gathered, but a decent amount.
Not really that much.
After moving around a bit and then finally scrying on your current target of interest, you learned that he was trying to escape the city by scaling the walls during the siege of Aurora. And thus, you all decided it'd be a good idea to make your way in that direction, while allowing the rest of your team in Blue on Black to attempt to capture a floating garrison. One of the islands in the skies, and we'll see how that goes later. In the meantime, as you guys are now flying through the air in the direction of Aurora, you could have absolutely taken the time to plan this too if you needed to, but where are you guys planning on fleeing to?
Complication.
What's up? Well,
Yeah.
if you...
What happens when we leave the walls?
You don't know.
No. We know. We have a reconnection with the world. Kind of.
I've also done it before.
You've done it before.
I've
So
also
what
done this
happens
dumb shit
when you leave
before.
the
I
walls?
would know.
You guys don't know.
Okay.
Okay, what happened to me when I did it?
What happened to you? You didn't feel any different. It felt like you were crossing a border, and then you just left.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
That's what I'm
relative
saying.
happened. It didn't...
Yeah,
That's what I tried to say before, but like, people.
So no, I'm getting at a point. Caroline's gonna have reconnect with her god.
Yep.
No, like,
Yeah,
there's no physical thing that happens. The barrier is not a physical one. It just
I know it's
blocks
I,
magic.
okay. No. I know what it is. I know
Yeah.
it blocks magic. What are we trying to do, guys? Are we trying to?
We're going to get the guy.
Yeah. How are we gonna get him? We're just marking him? Because like, if we're not marking him, and Caroline's reconnected with her god, what the fuck happens?
So I think the plan here
Yeah.
is murk him, drag his body back over the wall where we can't be seen, and res him.
We could also do the ritual we did before,
That's
Yeah.
that's part of it. That's basically
but that
An
cannot be done in the continent where I know.
The
yeah,
thing is,
Ken.
we don't know if the god will be okay with it.
Like I said, drag him back over the wall where the god won't see us do it.
The god will probably see us getting outside. Of
Yeah.
like,
Once again,
that will probably-
we kill him, so everything looks normal to the god. Come back over the wall, res him, and everything's good, right as rain.
It's not how the ritual works, though.
I don't fucking know. I was dead.
The ritual is so he will not die. If we just kill him and then resurrect him, he will
Well,
probably go back and the god will see him alive again.
then Caroline just has to get mad at us for stealing his soul without her knowing. Is what we gotta do.
She's
This is a performance we're putting on.
I think we should just mark him. I'm very against just killing, but we have started something and we cannot just stop. This is important, at least to me. So, I think we should just finish it
Take him
normally.
prisoner and take him back over the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's a moral question, but do you need him? Caroline?
In what way?
Do you need him? It's a very simple question.
They-
Anyway,
She needs the thing inside of him. She doesn't need him as a person.
He
do
has
you
a
need him
spark.
alive for anything? Emotionally, magically,
Oh, but he's cool.
then emotionally. Do you still want him alive?
I mean, I don't want to kill him if I don't have to.
Neither do I. Absolutely not. But you are more important to me than anyone else to be murdered. Caroline, I'd like to. We've gotten so far. We've gotten so many sparks that you desperately need. I don't think we can just quit. We can't just risk that all. Like, take a spark and then resurrect him, risking you getting punished again. I think it's in our best interest to just end him.
Well, hold on.
Bad, but
So-
we've done this before.
The only reason we needed the soul cage and to trap the soul as part of the ritual
Yeah, but
was
rituals
what
no
again?
longer-
Was what again? Why did we
So-
need to do that part?
We need the soul cage. We need
need- The spark from the soul, and
Mhm,
then they
okay,
need
yes,
to be
yes, yes.
split whilst they are resurrected. Because if not, the spark will just go back into the person that's been resurrected. It won't
Yeah.
stay in me.
Yeah. Basically, we have a ritual set up.
I mean, yeah, I was part of it, but I
Yeah,
was
no.
I was just
Like, I
kind of the wrong end of it.
Yeah, no. Well, I meant like the circle. The circle essentially needs to be set up. We need to kill him inside of the circle. Use the soul cage to capture his soul, and use Caroline to pull the spark out of the soul as it moves into the soul cage. Once the spark is inside Caroline, we cast Revivify, and we go for it.
But if the god sees him alive again, Caroline will be punished.
As far as we know.
She was before. There's no way she's not going to be again.
I was before because I didn't kill Dante. Cadris did.
It had nothing to do with the soul in particular.
So but that's
So,
what I got from you guys. So
we
the
don't-
ritual isn't the problem in itself. Just him alive again. So the only reason is that as long as Caroline is the killer and she has the spark, those are the only.
Yes. Whether or not Asher cares about the soul itself, we have no clue. As far as I'm aware.
Also,
Yeah,
we'd be risking this either way. Caroline did leave one person alive already. When this place reconnects, well, two.
What?
Well,
What do you mean two?
to be
Who?
We
What?
killed the one. We have,
You killed two. There's one that was part of the resistance that you kept alive, and then there's
Yeah.
Jack Steele.
well,
Yeah.
because that's the thing. I got it because I accidentally killed somebody else who was already blinded to the god. So the person who originally had that spark is dead.
True.
Because the god couldn't see it happen, because Asher couldn't see it happen, potentially Asher wouldn't know that I had the spark, and that one would just look normal.
Yeah. But, like, that one guy is alive.
Yes, that one.
He
But
had
the one guy was also here, so Asher may have sensed there was a spark here. He may not have sensed more. There's so many unknowns with this.
Yeah. there are a
Because he
lot of
couldn't
variables.
see into the waste, Asher might not have known who had the spark. Just might have known that it was there.
When we came into
You know what I'm saying?
It's not my cat this time.
There's so many
Sorry.
unknowns here. We can't be sure.
I mean, the point I was getting at. I'm sorry to speak over you, Caroline.
Mm.
We're already risking it.
Exactly.
If Caroline's going to face consequences because of the fact she used the ritual and not kill, we're already crossing that bridge. What's one more? I'm sorry I cut you off, Caroline. What were you saying?
No, I was just going to say that Asher did tell me some basics about the people who were holding the sparks here, so
Okay.
he might have known a
So
little.
he does know some.
Yeah, but that might also have been because I think at least 2 of them were the original people who killed the original Phoenix. But I don't remember if the last guy that you killed, Jack, was one of them.
Exactly. So, if Asher can't see into this place, then he theoretically shouldn't know that I ever had the spark, and it will just look like you got it normally.
It doesn't change the fact that the one in the resistance is the one
Yes.
that we let live. Like I said, we've crossed that bridge.
Okay.
I think it comes down to Caroline, what do you want to do? Would you rather try to convince him to come back here? Would you rather the group goes and captures him and brings him back? Whether by force or by persuasion?
I think it will be very hard to persuade him.
An idea. It might work, it might not.
Yeah.
Magical persuasion is always an option you can try.
That's true.
Yeah, Chaos might work on him.
We have a couple different methods of doing such.
What species was he again? What race?
Human.
Human.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. He doesn't have magic resistance. At least that we know of.
Oh, Goran, you metagamer.
I mean,
Yeah,
I would be aware of the fact that... I mean, I have resistance against getting charmed. I'm aware of that.
I'm messing with you. Kind of.
I mean, out of everyone here, you do tend to metagame the most.
Yes, he's human. Yes, humans do not have the same resistance as the elves do. Yes, elves are bullshit.
His name is
Yep.
Malik. That's like the one thing that I know.
Is Almighty Malachi, the
Because
bowling
our
god.
walk-in was talked a lot. I just got called down for dinner.
Oh,
Yeah,
convenient timing.
I know.
Ah, okay. Really quick, Caroline, then, since you are removing yourself from the situation, are you telling your group that you want him alive, dead? You want to fuck off, Starry?
This
Stop
this needs
posting
to be
memes there.
clarified.
What are you?
I would rather we try to persuade him to come back to the wastes and do the ritual here. But if he's really stubborn or really hard to catch up to or anything,
So
I will
alive
allow
if
you.
possible,
yes. Preferably.
preferably alive, but
Force.
dead works if need be.
Yeah. Just
Deadly force
remember that I have
authorized.
to kill him.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I have a contingency plan in place. I have healing word prepared.
Yeah.
Just like with Jack, he's not gonna die.
I think the better idea might be spare the dying,
Should I?
so that
healing
way
word
he's
gets in
still.
range.
Yeah, true, but spare the dying. At least he's still unconscious.
Yeah, that's
Would
fair. I will go and trust that you guys do smart things.
would the ritual?
That's a
be
lot of
involved?
trust in these people.
Yeah, you should never
know.
trust that here.
I am very worried, but
Caroline.
it's okay. Uh-huh.
Would the ritual be a problem? Is the ritual is the problem?
No, the
Right.
ritual isn't
But-
the problem. It's the leaving the wastes that
It's
the
the
problem.
idea that we don't know if Asher will like the ritual.
Yeah. We don't know if he will be like, hey, fuck you, or if he will be like, okay, but you got the spark, so it's cool.
Yeah, so it's like whether or not we don't know if he cares
That-
just about the spark or if he has a vendetta against the people.
He might.
Yeah,
He
it very
very
well
well
might,
might.
for all we know.
Yeah.
But
Okay, bye.
See you.
Alright. Tobias, for the time being, since we need somebody to control Caroline during combat, should it fall to combat, if it comes to this, will you control Caroline for me? Tobias, you're muted.
Tobias, stop jerking off.
I know. Well, I'm not that, but I will do that.
would you
Alright,
like
cool.
to play for a little bit, buddy?
No, what do you mean?
Okay, thank you for taking that up. Alright. As you all are now mist-forming yourselves into your mist form. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyways, you make your way through the sky towards Aurora. Okay. And in doing so, as you fly your way through the skies, kind of almost letting Caroline guide your direction, or whoever did the scrying would be guiding technically. So Goran. Making your way towards the wall, you notice a couple things immediately. First, as you are coming up to the city is directly under siege. There is an offense that's happening on the front with a number of soldiers that are just small enough that you notice that it's not their full force, but are taking up more of a defensive position, and their opponents haven't necessarily realized that yet. As you do see, there is continuous conflict that is now beginning to erupt in different parts of the city, thanks to your advice. With this, as more soldiers are led away from the walls and they become less defended, you see one specific individual who has made it to the top of the tower and is currently not really under attack, but being threatened actively by some of the few remaining soldiers on the wall. Takes you a minute to unmist form. What's the plan here, guys?
Do I know who is on the tower?
On the tower?
You just mentioned a man on a tower.
On the wall.
On the wall.
Sorry, yeah, no. I'm referring to your target, to Malik.
Awesome. I help him up onto the wall.
You are currently in mist form.
Okay.
I was asking you, where are you dropping off to unmist form yourselves?
Next to him.
Right next to him? He's
Not like literally right next to him.
right, so you're wanting up on the wall, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I guess I should ask everybody else where they want to be, too.
Is he still climbing the wall, or is he on top of it?
He's on top of it, currently, like, trying to negotiate with a couple soldiers right now.
I was gonna say, would I know of any place on the wall that would be more away from prying eyes where patrols don't often go?
There are sections on the wall with what look like almost like pythons that come up as they're like from one side or the other. It looks like just a piece of cover, but you'd be very familiar that it on its own is on these more round edges and is a staircase that leads down inside the wall. They're few and far between, but you could potentially find cover breaking line of sight around one of those areas, or down by the base if you feel confident climbing.
I feel like we might as well just go to one of those areas.
Okay, so you make your way, flying that direction. Everybody else, I've got one right in the face of the wall, one hiding behind something trying to unmist form, and you are not allowed to communicate in this instance, so I need to know what everybody else is doing.
We see our target Malik, which is the person
Yes.
Caroline needs to kill.
Yep.
Damn it, I forgot a fork.
Well, no, he's in. Well, no shit, but you know.
I guess I should unmist form.
Where?
That hole.
Okay, but where at?
On the rooftop.
On a, like a
Hopefully,
neighboring
like-
building rooftop,
Yeah.
or on the wall?
Sure, on the wall.
On the wall.
That's what I
Okay,
assumed.
so you're gonna unmist form closer to Goran.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill man.
Easy
I'm
enough.
close
All
to
right,
Goran as well.
that's 3 there. Okay.
I'll be at the base.
Okay, so you're gonna be down at the base of the wall itself. Okay. Are you gonna try to be on the inside of the wall or the outside of the wall?
Good question.
You are coming from the inside, so if it's first instinct to mist form as soon as possible, you'd be on the inside. But if you're actively trying to see if you can get on the other side of the wall and mist form, Illiken, where are you?
Still trying to decide. Maybe I'll get on one of the roofs.
Like neighboring building rooftops or on the wall?
Neighboring building.
Okay, you'd still have a fair distance to climb. One of the closer areas you can potentially get to is... Well, climbing the wall is going to be a pain in the ass, because there's not a lot of, like, grooves that you can actually grip into. Yes, you are a stone giant, which kind of helps, but it's not going to help you with the climb speed aspect of this. It is a very difficult wall to scale. Though you can find yourself a place maybe where you're going to be able to scale up the wall easier, kind of like Goran would have seen Malik do.
Right.
If that's what you're actively looking for, it'd be kind of closer to the ground where you'd have to unmist form yourself. But if you're going on top of a building, scaling the wall is probably not going to be possible.
How high is this wall?
Somewhere closer to about 2.5, 200 feet-ish.
Oh, okay. That's a lot.
Yeah, no, it's a fucking, it's up there. Like, it was,
Wall. Yeah.
it is a wall.
Yeah. Great wall. of
Like,
fire.
fucking Game of Thrones is jealous.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say that.
I'm messing with you.
But yeah.
I'll be
I
on
mean,
the
I'm guessing.
outside.
Okay, so you're gonna try to be on the outside. Alright, I'll get to that in a second. I still need to
So
know
we
where
see
Illiken's gonna
Malik.
be. Yes,
But he doesn't notice a floating garrison with a bunch of people.
it's not a floating garrison.
that's fine.
It is a bunch of mist-formed, like, odd gases that are now melding
Oh,
themselves into
So we
their
don't
humanoid
fly the
forms.
floating garrison over. to
No,
the-
You
we
do
don't
not
have the
you don't
garrison.
have one.
We don't have it.
The other, so all the NPCs of Blue and Black are assaulting the garrison right now.
Yes.
I thought you said we had the garrison.
No.
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 Literally.
We are currently in
I
the middle of
remember
it.
correctly,
You
but
would-
I thought you.
No.
Sorry. If we had the garrison, trust me, you would be aware. Look, we're going to either have the garrison or we're going to be committing 9/11. It's memorable.
Stop saying it like that. God damn it.
That's what's gonna happen.
We're gonna
Well,
need two
stop
garrisons
saying
to commit
it.
9/11. Excuse you.
Free bird,
know.
yeah.
Damn it.
God. It's gonna be interesting explaining this to the Canadian
It's
government.
okay. All right.
That's why I'm saying quit phrasing it like that.
You want that citizenship? Good luck.
I'm trying to save you.
I think it's easier. So here's
You're telling me
Oh
the
shit!
NSA is not just going to be like, this man has said the words 9/11 like 37 times in a
Oh,
month.
man.
I don't think
This
we're touching
brown-
him.
Excuse me. Hold on.
Stop. Stop.
This is not
Do not-
worthy of discussion, but okay.
Yeah.
This brown man
Oh,
has said 9/11 37 times over the
Hey, your
course
camera looks good better
of
than
like
that
the
other
last
person.
few months
right.
on video.
Yeah, not surprising. God damn it.
We're fucked.
You're
well, I'm
fucked. I don't know. I'm already a citizen. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
fucked.
Yeah, nice know,
Yeah,
nice,
also helps you're white.
nice knowing you
That
there,
does
eh,
help.
bud?
Look, if I ever end up in a black slate, alright, you'll know
A
why.
what?
Hey, worst case
black-
scenario, I do know how to
Anyway.
marry into the
A black
rights of
slate?
the United States. So it just takes, I think it's like 3.5 years of your life.
Yeah,
I mean-
so we're excellent, Goran, just to get married.
There you go.
I mean, I'll adopt you.
I mean,
Mason, you
know
cannot
everything
adopt
about-
people of color like this.
I can drive. Well, okay, so you're telling me all those people who go like
Also, adoption
adopt a
can take up
baby
to
from
2
overseas-
years, so
Yeah, and government blacklisting can take your entire life.
I hope Beast was watching. I hope you didn't miss that.
Oh, shit's live.
boy.
I know.
I'm not
Oh,
editing this
crazy.
out. Okay. Illican, where are you? Stop. Where are you unmistforming?
Did I already unmisform on top of a roof?
Well, I was letting you know that being on top of a roof might be more difficult to get on top of the wall. Yeah, because it's a really high wall
Oh.
and none of the buildings are nearly as high.
Then I'm gonna get on top of the wall.
Okay. You probably have the. Are you proficient in perception?
Mm,
I think.
let me see.
Maybe.
Oh, Al's the one character shit I don't have over there.
I've got it.
Oh
I
shit.
transferred to a new phone and I forgot to. Make sure this was ready.
Mason, you got it.
Proficient? No.
Okay. Then never mind.
Passive is 14.
You can see where everybody else is, and you can unmisform by them.
Okay.
All right, and then back to Arya, who's misforming the other side of the wall. Are you misforming at the base of the wall, or are you trying to just like you just wanted to fly over the wall and then go down?
Say again?
So when you're trying to misform at the base of the wall, right? Are you wanting to go over the wall and down at the base of it?
I guess so.
Okay. So as you make your way, like flying over the wall and then trying to get down at the base of it, there is a really odd and almost painful humming sound as you crest over the wall and begin to go down. As you descend, it gets quieter and quieter.
Interesting.
It does raise your anxiety just a little bit, though.
Like, what kind of instrument noise would, like, make the humming?
Like, imagine you're a dog who can hear that sound.
Okay.
So
And
it's
it's
like a
really-
really high pitch.
It's high pitch. It almost feels like it's reverberating in the back of your head, and it feels like if it got any stronger, it would probably be painful.
Yo, Illican can hear the birds fart.
What?
Yeah, the pigeon fart.
All right. Well, moving on from that, is there anything you want to do with that information, or are you want to just go down to the base of the wall and then continue your plan?
Continue the plan.
All right. You begin to misform at the base of the wall on the outside. Sounds good. Looking around, Eagle Eyes there, you do also see there are some guards on the outside of the wall too, though they seem to be more in the midst of being distracted, because there are some guards down at the frozen waters that are currently ushering like the rowboats and the people that are on there to get the fuck off. They're trying to push everybody out so that there is no escape as the city's currently under assault. So it looks like escape routes are being blocked off without your need. Still possible to escape because there are some that are questioning and some merchants and things like that that are currently in the middle of communication. But beyond that, That's what you notice is going on. Everybody else, as you are unmistforming yourselves, you don't notice anything around you because you are unconscious for the duration. Goran, you got first, and I'll give it to you first because you were the first one there. As you finish your unmistforming just before everybody else does, some of the soldiers that were looking over at Malik are over in your direction, trying to like figure out what you are as you begin to kind of form yourself into this elven form that you are. They begin to hold weapons at you and yell commands, though you can't respond. As you finally come to, there is a spear in your face, and you're able to react, though it's not being thrown at you. You hear the commands in a number of different languages. You get the sense the more common ones are already skipped. What's the plan, Goran?
And are the guards still questioning him, or they noticed me and stopped?
They're still questioning Malik. Malik is still like trying to move. It's like he's definitely like stepping farther and farther away from the guards themselves, casually moving without trying to be provocative in any way, while still talking to them in plain common.
I want to be behind Malik.
So you're behind Malik.
Not like not like literally behind him, but like so if I'm the way I'm imagining this,
the direction Malik you were facing, you were behind Malik.
Okay, good.
But he's moved at this point because it takes you a full minute to unmistform yourself.
Fair. Okay. I'm gonna walk up.
Okay, so there's a guard right in front of you.
There's
Wonderful.
a spear in
I have
your
10
face.
gold on my hand. I'm just gonna very gently tap him on the shoulder, hand him 10 gold, and I'm gonna walk over to Malik.
Make me a persuasion check.
Can I make that one with advantage? 10 gold.
No, because it's 10 gold.
Okay, fine. Fuck it. No, 20 gold.
You've already said 10. No.
Fine.
Nice try.
How do you feel about a 23?
23? Alright, let me see. He takes the money, he palms the money in your hand, looks at it for a second, looks at you, and is just...
Already walking.
Okay, he's stalled. In the instance, everybody else begins to unmistform themselves, and as those of you up on top of the wall who didn't witness, well, yeah, no, you would have come to as that was happening. So Goran had walked past him, which, by the way, the wall is no more than maybe like 8 feet wide. Where you can logically walk, and there's a bit of a lip on some parts of the wall, so like at most maybe 10 feet, but like the wall is thick, but it's very narrow.
Okay, yeah, I mean, like, you can squeeze past. I mean, I hand him the gold.
Yeah, okay. Easy enough to do.
Is Malik in... So is there another guard between me and Malik?
There are, well, at the moment, yes, there are currently 4 guards, beyond the one that was just over there, because he's managed to talk his way around some of them somehow. Fortunately, you didn't see it happen, so you don't know how he did it. But he sees you, doesn't recognize you, but he does recognize Caroline.
Did he say okay.
He sees Caroline. Everybody now at this point is unmistformed. There are 2 people. There's 1 person at the base, and Jack, you are now behind him.
Okay.
Good.
Time for the 9/11.
Basically.
No.
How far away am I?
Arguably, you'd be about maybe 60-ish feet.
Okay.
I see Jack on mistform.
He's finished unmistforming, and he's peeking around the wall.
Nice.
Or
You
around
just
the
see,
like space that was raised up.
Small horns, red hair, and like a hat trying to fall off as I lean around.
It's just a pirate hat, I'm imagining.
It is a tricorn.
Let's go.
Alright, Jack Sparrow, what's your plan?
I have 10 more gold in my hand. I'm just gonna tap the next guard on the shoulder. 10 more gold.
Okay.
I wanna make a note.
Okay.
When I designed that, Jack Sparrow was the farthest thing from my mind.
Actually, can I make it 1 plat?
You can make it 1 plat, yes. I need you to make me the persuasion check again. This guard is dealing with a more high stress situation, so it's going to be a bit more challenging. I'm giving him a buff to his roll.
Okay.
In this instance, though, as everybody else makes their way past the first guard, and the first guard is still trying to figure out who you are and is asking questions. Who are you all? What is going on? He notices the blue on black on. I'm assuming this would have been.
Well, I mean.
Oh no, you guys don't have blue on black apparel like immediately on you. Never mind.
I mean,
No.
yeah, we've been a bit more stealth about it.
Didn't we say we need to get that commissioned?
No, it's already been made.
Oh.
Well, some of us have. So here's the thing:
No.
some of us have blue and black capes. Goran, I was gonna say Goran's gonna be wearing his, but he's not. He gave it to
Whitlock.
The commission thing was that although we have blue on black things in game, we still have yet to actually decide on what that symbol is.
Mm.
No.
No,
Okay,
we
so there's
have.
a few different.
Regardless,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're not wearing
play that.
any of the blue on black attire. Goran, what's that persuasion check?
20.
20? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He takes the money. He doesn't let you pass. Who are you and why are you here?
At this point, I would like to walk up.
Okay. Are you being stealthy?
No, because I'm joining this interaction.
Oh, wonderful. So now you've interposed yourself between where Malik is trying to go and Malik.
Yeah. So I start saying to the guard, "The man in front of you is a fugitive. We have been tasked with bringing him to justice."
I wasn't even going that route. I wanted it. So.
Well, I've done it now.
Fascinating. Okay. So that's been spoken as you're in the middle of trying to bribe this guard. And Jack, I need you to make me a deception check.
Okay. Where are my dice? There's my dice. Deception is that one.
What were you trying to lie about?
He's calling
Um,
Malik a fugitive, and he's asking to essentially parlay with the guards to
That's
bring
a
Malik
total
in.
of 28.
Technically, it's a criminal.
19 plus 11.
God damn, yeah. If anybody's gonna fucking lie about this, it might as well be Jack. In this instance, then, as Goran's in the middle of bribing the guard hears this explanation as everybody's making their way up. He now is Malik is trying to no, that's not true. That's not true. Don't listen to him. And as
then
the guards hear you,
at this point,
they
before
believe
he's-
you.
Yeah.
Because they have nothing else. And also, you guys just appeared out of fucking nowhere. And while you look like a ragtag, your race does help you here.
Yeah. I would like to then cast suggestion on Malik. I suggest you come with us peacefully.
Okay.
I need a whiz save.
Wisdom saving throw. Alright. No shit. That is a natural 1.
This is pure chaos.
That's... I'm impressed with you all right now. So, he's gonna look at the situation. The suggestion has taken effect, and he's putting his hands, like, his hands were, like, outward, trying to not raise suspicion. His hands are now going up, and he's moving closer to you, Jack. The guards stand aside and let you do your thing. Arya, what are you doing while you're at the base of the mountain 200 feet down?
Oh, it really is 200 feet down?
Uh-huh.
Wow. What do I see over here?
So, go ahead and make a perception check. Sure.
Oh, I love this.
It worked.
So, Nathan, you said you're a fugitive?
Nope, sorry, so what's happened was, to catch you up, Jack has just claimed Malik as a fugitive.
And we are bringing him to justice. I have magically persuaded him to come with us peacefully, and I have deceived the guards enough that they're letting it happen.
Yeah.
16. Okay, so,
Damn, that's low.
for Arya, yeah, it is. So as you're kind of looking around, keeping an eye on everything, trying to figure out what else is around here, you notice a couple of things. You notice that there are a number of ships and their captains that have been ordered, like, off the island. Some have been ordered to stay while their boats retreat with some of their crew. You do notice that there's some commotion, nothing violent, but definitely, like, some angry and some, like, what the fuck's happening kind of going on. There are some ships out on the coast that are just waiting for their own, like, rowboats to arrive back, though the ice itself, you'll notice, has receded a little bit since the last time you were here. The ice is beginning to melt, which is a bit hazardous in some assets, but it is incredibly thick ice, so it's going to take some time. Beyond this, you do see some of the guards are in the midst of talking to one another, trying to figure out what the situation is that is happening. There are some guards that are actively just pushing people off of the island, and there are there are some what look like, of the guards that you had seen initially, like some of the Warforged that are acting as sentry, the more like soldier, no, I shouldn't say soldier, the more like almost like they're meant to look like statues, almost ever watching, that are actively like barring people from moving within the city, or like keeping a complete like lockdown on the gate, aside from guards that are allowed to go in and out. Other than that, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Äter pizzakaka.
Nice. I'm
So
just gonna give 10 gold to the other 2 guards.
Okay.
I brought, yeah, it's only fair.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. Thank you for your help.
And then
Best of luck.
I
That's
will. No, as I'm collecting, Malik, I'm gonna look at Goran and say, Barry, collect the others. I'll meet you at the tavern, and then just dimension door to the bottom with him.
Okay, hang on.
You could dimension door elsewhere.
You can dementia?
I'm gonna...
Well, it's only 500 feet.
Oh, okay, fair.
Let me look up the spell really quick, because I need to know a little bit more about it before I continue.
I'll tell you right now.
I'm reading it now,
says
don't
you
worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I said
Failed
come with us
to-
peacefully,
Yes.
so...
Special conditions that will add, and for example... Okay, so you've suggested a course of action that can continue for the entire duration, the duration being 8 hours. Goddamn. Okay.
As long as I maintain concentration, yes.
Okay. With that being the case, he is a willing creature when you teleport him.
Mm-hmm.
Though he does still he's still charmed by you, he can still speak his mind.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll allow you to dimension door him. 500 feet, you're just teleporting him to the base of the wall inside.
Out a little bit, I guess. Like
outside or away from the wall?
No, out like away from the wall.
So you're taking him back inside. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Because I specifically mentioned to Goran before I left, grab the others and meet me at the tavern.
Okay. So then you've teleported with him now at this point, and he still has his weapons, and he's charmed by you. I will get back to you two in a minute then. As everybody else on top of the wall is handling with Goran, Barry, what are you doing as the guards are now palming their gold and taking it with you?
Hey, you know what? You know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's time to like become cat.
What?
I'm gonna. I have a climb speed.
Yeah.
Now I'm confused. Oh, okay.
Why become cat?
Actually, no,
Why not
bird.
like?
Become
Yeah,
bird.
I was gonna say.
To be fair, do any of us know that Arya has gone? Did any of us catch that?
She would have been the last over the wall. No.
Well,
the one person who I was letting like see that would have been one of the last people to begin their unmissed form, which would have been Illikin, and Illikin failed. Or not failed. Illikin doesn't have the perception to notice it. No.
So
I
none
mean,
of the
wouldn't
guards
I
really
have
care
noticed
about
it?
me.
Because
You were incapacitated at the time.
incapacitated doesn't mean that I'm like. So it means I can't move.
Right.
doesn't
It
mean I
also means you can't
see.
take actions.
I can't. Okay.
So,
like that doesn't mean I don't.
It'd be passive
Like,
perception.
it-
I would
yeah,
say
it'd be on
yes.
your
You
passive.
guys should reasonably like understand where Arya went because Arya, she kind of loose cannon.
She
Well,
went over the wall. We know that much, but
Can I look
aside
over
from
the-
that,
Okay, so I know she went over the wall. I'm gonna look over the wall.
You
I'm
look
just gonna
over the
leave it at
wall. You don't see anything of interest.
I don't see Arya.
No ships. No Arya. Nothing.
dang,
Anyway.
Arya's sneaky.
So, like, after I give it, like, 5 minutes, I assume that no one's coming back down. I have a plan.
I will say this too as well. Because you're actively looking out, you do begin to notice that humming at the back of your brain.
Interesting. I don't see Arya.
Nope.
I can't make a perception check for Arya.
You don't see anything out there.
Like I'm looking down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do the guards not really care where I'm going?
At this point, well, at this point, as you all are kind of told to, well, as you were told by Jack before you dimension doored away with your target, he said meet you at the tavern. In this instance, and actually, I'll get back to everybody else because Arya did have something she was saying. Arya, what are you doing?
Okay, so all of the, like, guards that I do see, I'm going to, like, try to, like, distract them by doing, like, druidcraft and, like, creating, like, a sound of, like, people, like, moving, but, like, towards the other way, so I could, like, then, like, I guess try to, like, wind walk again.
So using Druidcraft to distract them from where you are, correct?
Faces.
Yes.
You can't make people moving. That's not something you can do with,
You can make sounds of some
Oh
sort.
yeah,
though,
small
can't you?
of like small like animals or faint odor of a skunk. It's Druidcraft. It has to be something natural.
Yeah.
Okay, then a sound of an animal, I guess.
Yeah, you can make the sound of an animal. What's your spell save DC?
How do I find that?
It's on any of your other spells that require Wisdom saving throw or Charisma saving throw. It's what is your spell save DC? It's your spells that have saving throws associated with them. Regardless of what the saving throw uses, I just need a save DC, whatever the number is.
Well, hold on.
So Arya, look at your spells.
18.
Or hell, look at the top of your.
18 is her standard save.
Great. I need her to know how to find this.
Okay.
So Toby, looking at the top of your spell list, you see you have a attack or 2 hit modifier and a save DC. What is the save DC?
Man, alchemy is like kind of.
Oh, it's not on. Oh, right, you're not on alchemy. Let me look at alchemy. Alchemy will show you. Go to your spells. Oh, it doesn't show it here. That's so annoying.
I'll just go to D&D Beyond, I guess.
Well, so how you'll figure it out on alchemy? Oh, weird. That's stuff. You have it's your wisdom modifier, which is +5, +8 because that's the base. And then you'll add your proficiency bonus to it as well, which is also +5. So it should be 18. Just knew that 8's the base. Add your spellcasting ability modifier, and then add your proficiency bonus,
Okay.
which total would make 18. Let's see if they don't notice that it's a sensory effect or if it's okay. And okay. So you'll notice that of the individuals that are there, there's like 4 of them that are gathered. 3 of them immediately look in that direction, and one of the Warforged Sentinels looks in your direction and immediately notices you.
So this Warforged is in that group, or
Mhm.
like somewhere else?
In that group. The other Warforged Sentinel there looked in that direction and is curious about that, as well as the other 2 soldiers. The last Warforged, which by the way does not have a mouth, is looking in your direction and is now going to make his way towards you.
No mouth.
What's the plan, Arya?
Fuck, I didn't expect this.
You cast a spell. It could have distracted them, but it didn't distract him. He knew it was a spell. He understood.
He understood the assignment.
No.
Dang magical AI.
But also, verbal Druidcraft does have verbal and somatic components, so that's why he was able to detect you.
See, this would be different if it was like not a Warforged, because I don't really know much about them.
What you doing?
I mean,
This
you know
dude stands at 10 feet tall, and he's coming your direction. What you got?
Fucking, I don't know, charm person, I guess. Can I upcast that?
It says it in your spell, I think.
No, that just makes it do like an
More
additional
people.
creature.
Yeah. So, you're casting Charm Person.
Yeah.
So now you've cast another spell. It is immune to being charmed.
Well, okay.
Now it is going to try to grapple you.
Well,
I need you to make me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Wild shape.
Wild shape is a thing.
yeah, fuck it, wild shape.
Well, it's first the acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, I'm gonna acrobatics my way out, and
Okay.
I'm gonna like. Okay, how do I do this?
Make me an
Check.
acrobatics check.
23.
23. You manage to evade his grasp as he rolls a 15. To try to grab you with one of his like larger warforged hands. He goes to grab you, you dodge out of the way, and then you're wild shaping into what?
A peregrine falcon, which is like the fucking fastest bird out there.
Outside of D&D, yes.
Outside of D&D, yes. So you're a falcon.
Yeah.
What is the falcon fucking...
Goran, what is Falcon stats?
Oh yeah, you have one. 5 feet of...
600. Sorry, 60. I think it's 60 feet flying speed.
Okay, thank you.
Something like that.
So you
I
are
don't-
a
that's off the
falcon.
top of my head.
You wild shape into the same kind of falcon that, what is his name? Raven?
Hawk?
No. Oh wait, no, we have a hawk named Falcon.
Oh!
It's 130 foot fly speed. It's 130 foot fly speed.
For a fucking falcon? Or for...
Oh, that's actually homebrew. Sorry. Hawk.
So
Yeah, okay.
we have a
No,
we have
I
a hawk.
named Falcon. I have a
Yeah,
hawk
the
named
hawk
Falcon.
is 60 feet.
Hang
60
on, I
feet.
got this.
I have the D&D. I have it on roll 20.
We're gonna use a hawk.
Yeah, it's 60
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah,
So it's
okay.
60 foot fly speed. I have a hawk named Falcon. That's the meme.
That's the meme. Fucking goddamn it.
Yeah.
So, Arya, we're gonna say you think Falcon, right? That's like I want something fast, and immediately think of Falcon, the hawk. So you're now a hawk, because falcons are not something that are easy to fucking build into this. I'll add it in my
Definitely not.
system though. I'll give you a falcon. Let me write that shit down. But you become a falcon. Falcon. And then you fly away.
Yes.
60
above
foot fly
wall.
speed. AC is 13. It's gonna make an attack of opportunity against you. Oh no, you can use your because wild shape frees a bonus action. You can use your action to disengage. Never mind.
Yeah.
So bonus action, wild shape action, disengage, and and fly up above start going towards the wall. Okay. As you begin to fly, Arya.
Jesus wept.
I'll get to you in just a second. Everybody else on top of the wall. One of the guards asks you, so as you are realizing you don't need to fight, the game plan is probably to mistform yourselves back away or to magically teleport, however you guys want to do this. As a group, what is your plan? This is everybody except Jack and Arya.
Okay.
I'll get to the guy in a second. Because now you've been told.
Do I know where Jack went? Like specifically.
I told
You have an idea.
So it's like 200 feet down.
No,
Right,
no,
and
exactly
then-
where Jack went? No.
Can I perception check to see where the spell ended?
He's within the city.
Yeah, that's all you know.
Okay.
I would have
Okay.
gone. So for DM's reference, I am heading towards.
I know exactly
the-
where you're going.
Yeah, I would have used the spell to get me as close as I can without being at ground level.
I figured as much. So you're within the
Yeah.
alleyway somewhere. Yes, I've got that down.
Okay, just making sure.
I was prepared for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna like wave at everybody. Thumbs up, we're good. And then yeah, I'm just gonna like for Caroline, I'm an ascending stone for her party, for her group.
She's next to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, well I'm just like, hey. So we're yeah.
I saw.
Yeah.
I guess
She
we'll head
here?
back to the bar.
Yeah.
The tavern. The tavern.
We'll reconvene there. You guys want to head down? And
Excuse me. Who are you exactly?
that's above your pay grade.
Make me a persuasion check.
Deception, please. It is deception.
You guys have been lying your way through this. Yeah, I'll allow it. Deception.
How do you feel about a 15?
I love it. I'm lying
Roll
better
a
than
4.
rogues.
I'm afraid above my pay grade's not going to be a valid exception. We need to know who you are.
Megor and Norway.
Why are you like this?
Just the silent treatment, that's it? Is that it?
I left you with such an easy concept. God damn it!
Hey,
It's
so
above his
we
pay
work
grade, Mason.
for-
It's above Goran's paid
That's
grade.
what I
No
said.
one else's.
Okay, so we work for the old king. We're part of.
We're going to have you come with us. And he's gonna
The
attempt
old
to grab
king?
you.
Why would you say the old king?
You said the old king. He's gonna grab you.
Why would...
Fireball.
No, it's a
No.
grapple check, first off. I need you to
Okay.
make me athletics or acrobatics to evade.
I hate my life.
Warren, why?
Actually, well, you know what? You know what time it is? You know
I've
what
got-
time it is?
I've got 8 hours. This isn't my problem.
Then you're on the.
You know what? Bonus action wild shape. Fuck you.
We could have
You
just
can't-
left.
You
I had to gather you all.
really quick.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics?
Yes, that is first.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
How do you feel about it? 10?
21.
Grappled?
Yes, you are grappled. In your bonus action combat wild shape, is it for any wild shape or is it specifically for your form?
I'm a druid. I can do whatever form I want.
My question, because combat wild shape is a specific ability for moon druids. If you have combat wild shape, because of how your homebrew subclass, I need to know, is it combat wild shape or you can just wild shape as a
I'm not
bonus action?
combat. I can just wild shape as a bonus action. That's not combat wild shape.
That
That's
is.
just wild shape.
No, you wild shape as an action.
Bonus actions wild
Yeah.
shape. It's literally you can wild shape as a bonus action. That is what it says on my feet.
Let me pull up your character really quick because this is important.
I have always been able to wild shape as a bonus action.
No, but
Yes. Literally always been able to wild shape as a bonus action. That's a druid feature.
it's not. Wild shape is an action.
Wild shape is a bonus action. It's on my character sheet. It's not.
Companion
It's
wild
literally
shape.
not a feat.
Wild shape, as an
It's-
action, you can magically assume your shape. It's an action for druids. Your druid circle, specifically circle lycanthropy, hybrid wild shape, does not give you combat wild shape, controlled lycanthropy. Maybe, let me look at your bonus actions really quick.
I was gonna say,
Your
is combat
bonus
wild shape a
actions-
feat you can take?
Here we go. controlled lycanthropy. Starting at 10th level, you learn how to better control and utilize your curse, growing stronger. You gain the ability to use your wild shape feature on your turn as a bonus action. Okay, so yeah, because of controlled lycanthropy, you can use your wild shape as a bonus action. Yes.
Wonderful.
And that was starting at 10th level, by the way.
Alright.
Which for you is 13th. It's not always, you know. So yes, you wild shape into anything as bonus action. What do you wild shape into?
I'm gonna salute a wild shape, become bird.
Become bird? What kind of bird?
Small.
Small bird?
Tiny.
Okay, you're still grappled as bird.
tiny.
Am I?
Yes.
You probably would have had better.
It is now that
No.
you learn that even even when you wild shape, you're still grappled. So now you are a
okay,
fucking
fly.
bird, grappled by this guard.
Brian, you fly.
I'm assuming you're freaking the fuck out. Playing it out? Yeah, okay. Just... Ah! What is everybody else? What's it?
So what's happening to the Caroline right next to him?
Yeah,
What is Caroline doing?
fucking bailing. What do you mean?
Uh,
The fuck is Goran doing?
like
Just abandoning
bailing
him.
as
I
in
love
yeet
it.
yourself off the wall, or you?
Fucking.
How?
No,
What is?
I'm so enthralled. What is happening? It's not okay.
How high?
I'm guessing at this point everybody else is just laughing. I
You
do
know
need
what
to-
time it is?
Hang on. You've had your turn. I need to know what everybody else is doing.
Riley, how
Well, that
high
was
is the ball?
technically only a bonus.
I
action.
am with them, right? I
You
am
are
there to see
yes.
this.
Yes, Goran. That was a bonus action. What's your action?
Knowing that I am grappled,
Mm-hmm.
how do we feel about third level fire?
Don't.
While in the wild shape,
Why?
Also,
Why fireball?
first of
Why?
all-
Goran's immediate reaction to everything, if it goes wrong, is kill it all.
Yeah, we're like all standing next to you. That would be fucking awful.
Goran
Thing.
is literally that like
Actually-
D&D TikTok.
So,
That's just like for
controlled
fireball.
controlled lycanthropy gives you the ability to cast forms only in your hybrid form. You can wild
Yeah.
shape as bonus action, but your spell casting is only in your hybrid form.
Okay, fair.
You have to undo it.
You can use your
Riley,
action
how
to
high is
wild
the
shape
wall?
too if you wanted to choose a different form in the same turn.
Riley,
Yeah,
how high is the wall?
roughly 200
200
feet.
feet.
That's the estimate I've given you because you don't. It's not beyond 200 feet. You know it's just death. Like
I don't know.
Yeah,
uh,
200 foot drop. That's 20d6 of damage.
yeah, Bird Tiny is concerned. Bird Tiny isn't gonna fireball. Bird Tiny can't fireball.
are you a tiny bird? Or are you a big bird? Or are you a like, small bird?
Tiny.
Okay, well, like I went with Bird Tiny.
So you're like what, a fucking cockatoo or a raven or some dumb shit just
Rob-
flying.
Just
No,
a
he's
tiny
like
bird.
he's like a hummingbird or something.
I assume that you chose a bird that's like actually native to the wastes.
Arya didn't.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I was trying to get the
Okay.
fuck out.
I'm assuming. Let's say a hawk, right? Are you just a hawk, or are you actually a tiny bird?
I go with Hawk.
Okay,
Why
yes,
wouldn't
I'll
you
allow you to
become
go with
a
hawk.
bear, you
You're
know?
grabbed by the
Okay, I'm
leg
gonna
and you're
flap.
flapping around. Okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah. That's...
Interesting.
Are you,
Oh,
as your action,
okay.
are you trying to break the grapple? I'll
Have
say
you-
this because you do still
Yeah,
have
I'm
an
gonna try
action.
with the grapple.
Okay.
I'm gonna try that.
Use the bird strength for athletics or the bird's dexterity for acrobatics. Or if it has an athletics or acrobatics skill, that's what you'll use. Or wait, if you also, I think your skills also transfer. So if you have one of the two, you could use that too. It uses your bird's physical stats though, as a hawk.
Nice. How do you feel about a 19?
19? No, 18. Hey. So even in your bird form flopping around, honestly, even as a bird, that probably gave you a bonus.
Yeah, no, because it's a bird. Have you ever felt like have you ever held a hawk?
I have. It's pretty easy to hang on to.
Those motherfuckers flap. No. Have you felt those motherfuckers flap?
Yes. It hurts, but it's still anyway, yeah. But you managed to even after that he recoils from the pain and you fly off. What is everybody else doing?
I'm gone.
Okay. Ellican, you said you were gonna do something?
No, I was asking. Am I right there?
Yep.
Seeing all
You
of
saw
this?
all of that.
You're not on the wall. You're like
Nope. Al's on the wall.
On the wall. I chose to be on the wall.
Yeah, Illican chose to be on the
Without-
wall after realizing it was up there.
Yeah, without Gore and Arya
facepalm
too,
so
nobody
hard.
can fucking windwalk.
no.
Well,
It's
already
not
have
concentration.
Windwalk on
We
us.
already cast Windwalk.
Yeah, everyone has
Okay.
Windwalk.
Well,
8-hour duration. You can transform in and out of it at will.
Yeah,
not to be an epic metagamer, but you know.
it does take a minute to do that. And you're not immune to damage when you do it.
That's
As
true.
learned by the many people who have made the mistake of starting combat in mist form.
Yeah.
So what
3 of
are
you now? I think I've done it.
we doing?
I've done it.
Oh, 4. Okay.
Jack did it.
What
I
are
Has
don't
Jack
have
done it?
levitate or
doing?
feather fall or anything. I'm get them.
Yeah, I know. You should have Featherfall. It's kind of useful.
Situationally.
It is very situationally, and I've almost never used it. When I need it, that's when I don't have it because I never use it. And
But
usually
like,
I have you
it's
guys
like
to get
you
that
would have
first.
saved Spot's life, you know. So
He was in the middle of
Sounds
mist form.
crazy.
Even if he had it, it wouldn't have saved his life.
Yeah,
You
if you
could.
touch-
I mean, if you wanted to theoretically use Windwalk, you could just like transform while like stepping off the side of the.
You've
thing.
never tried that
Because-
before.
I mean,
No,
do
but,
you
like the way the spell works.
Man,
The way the spell works.
you're a fucking
it-
bird. Metagaming. You're a bird, and Arya is a bird. Both druids are bird and cannot talk.
Bird is the word. Now get over it.
but what are we supposed? Are we supposed to leave the wall?
I mean, at this point,
Okay, so-
probably. So here's what's happening,
Caroline,
Caroline.
We
To
got Malik.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah,
to,
I heard
to
that.
get you up.
we got Malik.
I'll meet
We
you at the
suggested
bar.
him.
Is what Jack gave, and the guards have asked you who you are. Goran responded with it's above your pay grade. The guards were like, yeah, it doesn't work like that, buddy. Grappled him, and then he turned into a bird,
Okay.
and then he
I
flapped
left him
around
with
with dude's
six-
arms before eventually escaping.
So I went on there, rolled a 19 plus 11 on deception to the guards, saying that we work for the crown and Malik is a fugitive. Got Malik to magically come with us, left Goran with the perfect setup to get out of the way with it, and he threw it away.
He literally,
I didn't-
they asked him like, who are you? And he said, it's above your pay grade. And he's like, yeah, it doesn't work that way. It's like, well, we work for the old king. And the guys are like, yeah, we're gonna take you into questioning.
God damn it. I
You gave okay. You say
And
you
that
gave me the
face
perfect
palm.
setup. You say you gave me the perfect setup,
It's a
but
pretty
like
good setup.
I wasn't prepared
Going,
for that.
hang on. Going into this
Yeah.
though, Goran has escaped. Arya at this point, as all of that's happened, you probably are making your way like up over the wall. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I don't know.
I have a different idea.
Okay, what is the plan of Arya as a bird?
I'm not gonna go upwards. I'm gonna go like the other way.
Downwards?
You gonna try to go around it?
Do you mean like you're just gonna try to go like in the doorway where everybody is now occupied?
No.
What is the
Like-
other way?
Yes, around it, but like not like I don't know how to describe.
You're gonna have to because I don't know what you're doing.
I'm
So
thinking
you
like
wanna, find
instead
an
of going
entrance.
back up over to the city, like just around the wall of the city.
This isn't the wall.
The
of
city,
though.
the city has a wall, but this is not the wall of the city. This is
Ah.
the wall of the Arctic wastes,
Okay.
and you know this. So
Fine.
Arya, what is the plan?
Fuck it. Get like 60 feet away, or like yeah,
Okay,
and then like unwild shape,
immediately. Okay,
and then
Whilst
Fucking-
in the air.
no,
Interesting.
not
not in the
Not
air.
in
I
the
understood that part. So you're wild chipping 60 feet away. I want to hear the rest of this so I can figure out what the fuck's happening. So just please go.
and then fucking sunburst at the what's it called? The robot thing.
Everybody is. Oh
Okay.
my god.
All right. Yeah. All right. So what's the fucking save?
On.
Constitution? All right. 16.
Okay, so it fails.
Yeah, go and roll damage.
Oh god. 34.
34 points of damage. What is the damage type?
It is
Radiant.
radiant damage and is blinded for 1 minute.
Okay.
Everyone who fails that save is blinded for a minute.
So, yeah, well, she only targeted the one creature, so that one creature is blinded for a minute, takes 33 points of radiant damage, and everybody around you now knows you're casting spells at one of the guards. Roll initiative.
Okay.
And I'll get to you in a minute.
Like everyone?
No, just, well,
Definitely not me.
honestly, you guys don't see this, but you do see the guards that are up there with you react to that, even though you don't see it.
So, Sunburst is range 150 feet and a 60 foot radius
Right.
of a point centered within range. Each
She
creature in that
specifically
light-
only targeted him. It is possible because he moved away to go confront her. And she was at least she was a ways away. He's the only target. Okay. Arya, what's your initiative?
16.
16? Okay. Wonderful. And actually, at this point, I'm gonna have everybody who's still on the wall roll initiative as well, because the guards see this and know something's up. You've gone overt. Even though you guys can't see it.
I feel like I could just go take a nap right now and everything would be fine.
Probably. Yeah, Goran, you're fine. Jack, you're fine. Everybody else roll initiative.
Yeah, sorry, why are you blaming me for this?
Is it your fault?
Yeah, I
What do you
fucked
mean?
up. I didn't start combat though.
Yeah, you didn't start combat. That was entirely Arya's fault.
I fucked up
once?
separately.
Yeah, for once, not my fault.
For once, you can't just blame Goran and get away with it. Or Jack.
Yeah,
Honestly,
didn't have
those two are clear.
I
Yeah.
don't have any more. I don't have any rope. That's a problem.
So, I need initiative from everybody, though, other than Jack and Goran. What are your rolls?
21.
21 from Caroline. Okay.
I also have wings.
Yes?
Yeah, you're probably fine. Starry, what's your initiative?
13. She has a
13?
0.
Okay. Illiken, what's your initiative?
I think we can take care of 4 guards. On the wall? Yeah.
Probably. I mean, there's total 5 on the wall, but
15.
15. Okay.
Somebody want to
That's
try
not bad.
pushing a man off a
That's
wall?
okay.
No, let's.
Go
Alright.
lay down.
Stop it.
At me if you need me.
Sounds good. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing?
I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm not missing anybody. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. Yep, got it. Cool. Yes, you have Astaroth and Valeth with you on top of the wall. Actually, I think Valeth might have Featherfall. I don't know. I'm gonna double check for Valeth, because Mason just dipped. Spells. Does not have Featherfall. No, sorry. Carolyn, what you doing? Hello? Hello?
Hmm. Okay.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Well, then.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my ass down and over to the fucking the tavern. A tavern. The tavern.
Well, right now, Aurora's, like, under attack. Right? So, we might want to leave.
By the floating garrisons, right?
No, by the rebel.
Sorry, guys. I had a random thing happen. Anyway,
Don't they have the floating garrisons?
so, top of the round is Caroline. What are you doing?
Describe to me the top of the wall where I'm standing.
At most,
Where are
8 feet
guards?
across, where most of you can walk. And the guards, there's 4 of them in front of you, 1 behind your group, because you all walked past him after you go and gave him 10 gold. They've all been paid 10 gold, but now there's over shit happening. They suspect you of shit, and they're trying to take you in for questioning. They don't seem like they're ready to kill, but they want you to come quietly.
Okay, and if we were to go down from the wall, where would we do that?
Past them, past the 4 is where, yeah, it's an open area. There's a set of stairs that lead into the wall that are ahead of you, maybe about 80, almost 85 feet-ish away from you. Or there's, of course, the ledge.
Yeah. No, thank you.
It does lead into the wall. You don't know what's in there. But other than that, that is the stairs down. And on that one area, too, it is where it widens out to maybe about 20-ish feet. That you can go around this area, or you can go inside.
I am very sorry about my group. They are very trigger happy. We really just want to go down from the wall, if that would be possible.
Oh, there will be a response. I'll go ahead and give it to you now. It'll be possible, but you'll be coming with us. We have some questions for you.
What are those questions, please?
We can discuss them while you are in our custody. Now come quietly.
Okay.
Quietly. This is suspicious.
I have a
Also, this
question.
dinner, I'm gonna go now. Sorry, we'll try to team up with someone.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. If it's gonna metagame, you're a bird.
It's not metagaming.
I
It's a
don't
question.
believe that, but go ahead.
So, do I have to like fuck off, or can I like still be in the area?
Oh, you can be relatively in the area if you wanted to be. It's
Okay.
just, if you're
I-
up on
I-
top
'cause
of the
I wanna
wall,
be-
you're either on top of the wall engaging, or you're away, so that's why I didn't have you roll initiative. But if you'd like to roll initiative, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I don't want to like completely leave. I wouldn't
Okay.
completely leave.
Go ahead
Everyone
and give me an
is okay.
initiative check then, just in case.
Okay.
It's using your bird's dexterity.
It's the same as my dex.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
Fine.
I'm gonna put you after Caroline since Caroline went first.
I just did my thing.
Right.
Like, that's what I'm gonna do.
Goran, do you have anything you want to do since it's your turn now? You can be in the area,
I'm
just...
gonna... So you said there's like kind of a sort of guard tower or station-y thing that people were on top of earlier?
No, it's the wall. I don't know when I said tower, but I didn't mean a tower.
Okay. Can I just sort of land on the wall further away?
Yeah, there is a space where that kind of acts as a wall because it's the kind of housing for the entryway to the stairs that lead into the wall. You can land on top of that if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd like
Okay.
to land on top of that.
Gotcha. That's about 85 feet away from like the closest player, which would be Caroline. So, but that's
Okay.
you can get there absolutely easy enough. As you are a bit higher too, you notice that humming is a little bit louder. The further, like, higher up and outward towards the sky you go, the humming gets louder. But as you come down, it gets quieter. Okay. Who'd we lose?
We just lost Illican.
Solid. Alright. Arya,
We didn't lose Illican. Welcome back.
you realize you've made a mistake. What are you doing?
It doesn't tell me how long sunburst lasts.
The duration.
Instantaneous.
Then that's it.
So just once?
Yep.
Okay.
On a failed save, the creature takes 12d6 radiant damage and is blinded for 1 minute.
Yep.
So it's the person, if the
Yep.
robot lost
That one
it.
is blinded. You'll notice that one can't see. It's acting as though it can't see. It knows relatively where you are, but otherwise is recoiling from the blast.
How many people do I see?
Well, at the wall, everything that was looking away from you is now looking in your direction. Weapons at the ready. Some people have crossbows that are being loaded up as we speak. And you'll notice that some people that were guiding others to be, out of the way are, in fact, readying themselves to fight you now. There are more guards than you can handle. More than likely. Then again, you're a moon druid, so who knows? I'd argue that in this instance, it's a pretty big area, and so incrementally, there's probably a number of guards that are coming in your direction. But beyond that, of the guards that you need to be immediately aware of, there's the one you blinded, the 3 at the door, and there's probably about 4 or 5 guards that are still close enough to you, they could probably hit you with crossbows in this turn. What's the plan?
I'm gonna whirlwind the ones that have their crossbows trying to get ready.
Okay. Let me read Whirlwind really quick. So Whirlwind is a 10-foot cone. Or 10-foot, not cone, but a 10-foot cylinder, yeah. You're not gonna hit more than 1 dude that way. Unless you're talking about some of the guys that are at the gate, in which case you might hit 2.
Damn. I don't want to waste it like that. What the fuck?
You dug your grave. I don't know what the fuck you're complaining about here.
Bonus action die.
Alright, Arya's dead. Moving on. No, on serious note though, what is the plan? Is the plan fight for your life? Is the plan flee?
I guess try to flee.
Okay. How would you like to flee? There are a number of ways you can potentially get out of this, as there is an open gate where you can get into the other side of the wall, or you can fly over the wall where you risk potentially being harmed by whatever that humming sound is. Your friends are up there on top of the wall, so if you do get hurt, they could potentially help you. And you don't know exactly what you've caused, other than everybody around you to be immediately aggroed against you. But those are potentially your only options for fleeing. Unless, of course, you want to leave your friends behind and flee towards the ocean where you know there are boats waiting. But that's a whole different can of worms to try to figure out, because that's leaving everything.
That would be so funny, but I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess I can try to wild shape my last wild shape, and then I'll like bolt for the door. Well, not the door, but the like gate, I guess.
The open gate, yeah. Okay, what are you wild chipping into?
Can I have a moment to look?
Yes, you may. I'm gonna go ahead and pass your turn. We'll come back to it after Illican, okay?
Okay.
Illican. You heard Caroline try to negotiate with one of the soldiers there and state that they want you to come quietly, and Caroline said, all right. What are you doing?
That is a fantastic question. think I'm gonna pop back into mist form.
You're beginning mist form?
Yeah.
Okay. That was quick. I'll give Ari a little more time. Starry's gonna play NPC and is gonna follow the group. Everything else. They see that you all are willing to come quietly and are guiding you, grabbing a hold of you for each that they can, to bring you down towards the doorway where it leads you down inside the wall. One of them does immediately notice you, Goran, in your bird form.
I'm gonna make bird noises at him. I'm gonna flap.
Okay. Easy enough. One of them does notice that Illiken is mist forming, and they're trying to grab you and move you.
I know, I'm just gonna stick with the group.
No,
I'm
you're
just
mist
huge.
forming.
Yeah, I know.
You're incapacitated.
I can't follow?
No.
No.
You are incapacitated.
Hmm.
Welcome to the cons of mist form.
I think Illiken is already one of the people who tried to enter a fight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Let me read fucking Windwalk really quick. It's 2 words, okay. Windwalk the spell. So cool. Until the spends. So they can still grab you and move you, it looks like. Well, you're a cloud form, but you're trying to transform into a cloud form. Incapacitated and can't move. I'm gonna take that as an interpretation that you are already immutable, so they can't forcibly move you either. Yeah. They're gonna give you the turn. I'm gonna roll a die. We'll see what their course of action is for you. Okay.
Do I roll a die?
Nope.
Okay.
That's the end of that. Caroline, they're gonna not really grapple you, but are guiding you down the steps. Or at least they're going to be guiding you down the steps. They haven't gotten that far yet. But you do hear the commotion about them talking about Illiken, or one of them they can't grab her. And they can't move her. And you know, you look behind you and you see Illiken has just started her mist form.
Cool. Cool.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just walking.
Okay, so you're just gonna walk with the rest of them?
Yeah. I'm going to,
The guards are gonna ask you to tell her to stop. Which you know she can't do.
But I can't do that. It's kind of complicated. It kind of takes a long time, and you can't stop it if you've started it. I'm very sorry.
Make a persuasion check.
Yes, I will. 27.
27. Okay, yeah. Okay. Then they're going to leave 2 of the guards there. And they're going to essentially bodyguard her while the 3 other ones come to you.
Cool.
Hello? Go on, what are you doing? Yes.
Just gonna vibe on the roof
I'm a
of
little
that
busy. Can I
area
call you
as a
back?
bird.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Bye. Okay. What's up?
I'm just gonna vibe on the roof as a bird.
Alright. Solid. You're reviving.
I'm gonna kind of walk a little further away so that I'm not in direct line of sight of those people.
Okay, so you're
I can
moving to
head over.
to block line of sight. Okay. Easy enough to do while you're up there.
it's not like a completely blocked line of sight. I want to be able to see them. I just don't want them to be able to hit me with the crossbow.
All right. Well, they don't have crossbows drawn. They have more. They have melee weapons out right now because of the group isn't where you're at. Where you at? Okay. Arya, it is now your next turn. But before we get to that, your first turn, what have you wild chipped into?
Hear me out. I'm an elephant.
Ah,
1 second.
Arya.
Nope.
I'm not saying anything.
Nope.
Just look at me.
It's interesting form. It is CR4, which I'm pretty sure is a moon druid you can do. I don't know though. Let me read. Should be like what? 30 your level, your druid level? What is your max CR that you can wild shape into, Arya? Because you should know this.
I think it's like a 3.
CR5. Okay, yeah. So you can be an elephant.
Oh wait, yeah, I see it now.
All right. So you bonus action wild shape into a giant fuck off elephant. That is a huge beast. What's the next? What is your action? What do you do? What the fuck me? You making a break for the door?
Yes.
All right.
And anyone who gets in the way will be knocked prone, I think.
Trampling charge, yeah, okay. On your second turn is when you'll get there, but before then they get to shoot at you.
Okay.
Oops. Oh, damn it. Oh.
Idiot.
Okay. We'll go ahead and make that. Yeah, both those are gonna naturally hit. You're gonna take. Go ahead and take 12 points of piercing damage, which is to your new wild shape form. On your second turn, it's gonna be a strength saving throw from some of them because there are 3 of them that are gonna get in your way at the gate. First one's human. Okay, he saves. Second one, he saves. Now the Warforged. He saves. They all save. So they are not knocked prone, but you can make a gore attack against. 20 feet straight towards a creature and then hits it with a gore attack. Oh, so you have to hit it with a gore attack before. Otherwise, you're just moving. Okay, cool. So go ahead and if you're making a gore attack on them is when those strength saving throws will apply. Otherwise, you're just moving. The trampling charge applies only when you use your action to also make a gore attack. Are you dashing or are you just what are you doing? You're just trying to escape or are you trying to attack?
You know what? I think I am just trying to like go.
Okay,
instead
so
of, like,
dashing. All right. So they are going to move out of the way as you like dash beyond them, but they are going to get their attacks opportunity, which is where we'll make these attacks. Wow, that's 2 and 3. The humans miss. Warforged. Wow. Okay. Even with advantage, because he gets advantage on attacks of opportunity, 2 natural ones. That's not a fucking joke. You are
Good.
so fucking lucky. Granted, a lot of hit points, but still lucky. Because that one was trying to grapple you, and could.
Imagine grappling an elephant.
He's a large
Pretty
creature.
epic.
He's considered a large creature, and he can grapple up to huge. So yes, he could have still grappled you.
Wow.
2 natural ones.
How
With
are you
advantage
alive?
on a fucking attack of opportunity.
How are you alive?
I don't know!
I heard elephant. I was like, Arya's about to die.
And you continue to move as fast as you can into the city.
Yeah.
Alright. Everybody sees Arya, or no, not even Arya. Everybody who's on top of the wall who looks down inside the city sees the elephant running. That's what you see. You see a fucking
Well-
elephant charging into the city. You can
I
infer.
can't talk. Can't talk, or I would say, well, there's Arya.
You don't see
I
this.
know there's Arya. I'm gonna make bird noises.
Oh, I can't, can I? Oh boy.
Oh my
Oh
god.
Can
my
I
fuck,
hear
I'm
it?
going to Arya. I'm going to Arya. I'm saving this
You can
shit.
infer from the normal rack of bullshit that either an elephant just got loose or that's Arya.
It's Arya.
My plan is to go fucking hide and.
So Goran, you fly off to Arya.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. Yeah.
I look at her. I look at the guards. I look at her. I look at the guards. I'm just like,
Okay. I'll ask this as anybody who's currently walking down into the wall with the 3 other guards following you going to do anything and escape? Or are you trying to do anything else? Or are you just following along? That is Caroline and... That is Caroline. Caroline, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to small talk, you know. I continue to like make apologize to them and just, you know. I'm just giving off nice vibes.
Okay. At this point, they're not willing to give much small talk, but you're letting them take you down into the wall, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody else is following you, as much as they probably won't like it.
Yes.
Illiken, you finish into your mist form, see that everybody else is gone, you have 2 guards with you, and they're yelling at you to come with them.
Can I just sit on one of their, like, not like as much as a cloud can?
You are Cloud.
Can I just sit on like one of their hands or something?
You are a big fuck off, Cloud.
Yeah.
You
Just,
are
like,
not
kinda
a.
put part
This
of
is
my
this is a
cloud self
greyhound.
into their
This is a
hands.
giant greyhound trying to sit in the lap of their owner. What is? They have weapons. You can't sit in their hands. They're telling you to come with them.
Okay.
Okay, you
I
just
can't
follow
tell
them.
them that. The communication's a little difficult.
You do know that everybody else is. I shouldn't say everybody else. You know Goran and Jack have fled. You know you have your adversary. Are you actually going with them?
Why not?
Alright. They take you with them. While you're in mist form.
It just looks so funny.
No, it's 2 people guarding a cloud.
It's hilarious.
I guess that's funny.
hilarious. That's
Okay.
hilarious. Can you imagine that? Hold up. Imagine this for a second. There are 5 guards on a wall. 2 of them are guarding a cloud. One of them was holding a bird that fucked off, squawked at them while on there. An elephant charged through a gate in the middle of the Arctic wastes. Then, that bird fucks off. And now there's a cloud following 2 guards.
Yeah, I'm aware. At this point, I'm gonna go in for a break because I fucking need one. We're out of initiative. The elephant's running down the city. I need a break.
Why?
This whole team is just pure chaos incarnate.
What the fuck?
Riley,
I'm just chilling.
Did you plan for this?
No!
Were you prepared? What did you expect?
Honestly,
What are you-
either you guys to fight on the wall or fight off the wall. Or to convince him to escape and run. I expected
But we
everybody to
did not
run, not
do
this
any of
bullshit.
that.
I don't. I'm gonna need a minute or 10, 15, maybe 20. We're gonna go to break. Fuck me. I just.
Let me explain to my mom what just happened.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
I also don't have a way to mute
Just-
your side of this, so your mics are hot.
Nice.
They're hot.
You know what I mean?
Incredibly.
I mean, I
Yeah.
know I am, but what are you?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Skjer det, Tobias?
Absolutt ingenting.
Spiller du Stardew?
God.
Jeg spiller ingenting. Spilte det, så.
Men da, hva spiller du nå?
Jeg spilte det i stad, men jeg gjør ingen aning.
Hva spiller du nå, da?
Absolutt ingenting.
What?
Crazy.
Crazy bananas.
Jaså.
Ja, det er litt crazy bananas.
Det er høyt. Skal du være med og spille Scrabble?
Ja.
En ting å gjøre.
Wow, det var veldig dårlig. Ok, vent, jeg har rett ord.
Easy.
God. What the fuck? What is happening in the session?
Everything and nothing. Ugh. I hate this hand.
Vel, synd for deg.
Wow.
Hæ? Hva var det du gjorde? Ingenting? Gjorde du ingenting?
Nei, jeg bytte ut en bokstav, for jeg hadde noen bokstaver som ikke var noe gøy.
Er det sånn man skriver det? Ja. Are you reading, Dorian?
Yes, I am.
What are you reading?
I'm reading The Martian.
Ooh.
Pretty good book.
Heal.
There you go.
Yeah, I've got like 100 pages to go. Depending on how the session, how fast the rest of the session is, or how much I need to be involved. Because like, my plan is basically, I'm gonna find Arya. We're gonna find an alley. She's gonna unwild shape. I'm gonna unwild shape. We're gonna pass without a trace. I'm just gonna vibe. You know, as one does.
That's fair.
God.
Oof. Oof. GG.
How does one
Just
What?
don't ask.
what?
That's not okay.
I know. Ser at vinner du, Tobias?
Jeg trodde jeg gjorde det.
Du trodde du gjorde det?
Ja.
Heia. Lykke til med å bygge noe videre nå. Det er litt vanskelig.
Jeg prøvde.
Du har 10 sekunder igjen.
No.
Ja,
What?
det er frekt. Nå tok du den som jeg skulle bruke.
I know. Det er den eneste som går an å bruke, så det er ikke sant.
What? Ok, vent da. Jeg har en bedre enn, faktisk.
Ah. Nei, det samme igjen. Det er dårlig gjort.
Hæ?
Kan ikke gjøre det samme 2 ganger. Hva er det her?
I'm back.
Jeg tenkte ikke på det engang. Jeg hadde tenkt å skrive Bay, men den lot meg ikke skrive Bay.
Ja, det forstår jeg.
Nei, det er ikke det.
sorry for leaving just immediately after going to break. I had a job interview that I was trying to get back in contact with because they kind of called me literally like in the middle of the game.
Mm.
And I hope they call me
Nice.
back because it's I need a new job. The one I have, it's in a warehouse and I'm allergic to everything. So
Fair.
as much as I would love to do voice acting, I tried to like look for opportunities around me and I just immediately got anxiety. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough to like get into it.
So now I'm just gonna enjoy food
God damn
with my
it.
friends.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, I plan for the bullshit that's taking place.
I mean, I can tell you what my plan is.
I'm sure I'll figure it out.
It's really simple. Step 1, find Arya. Step 2, find the nearest crowd of large people. Step 3, fireball.
By large people, are you including civilians?
Yeah, that's actually a war crime.
That's why I asked.
Okay, I'm done
Yeah.
explaining. What's a war crime?
Oh, Don't
Goran.
worry about it.
Goran is a war
Goran.
crime?
Yes.
Okay.
Basic. But like no, but the actual plan is find Arya, just land on top of Arya while she's charging. Have her unwild shape, find an alley, pass without a trace, fuck off, just quietly.
You sure don't want to fuck off as loud as you can?
Yeah, I probably
Hey,
will.
Look, if we need to, I can. I have fireball. I have enough fireball to destroy a small town.
He's like, I have fireball and I'm itching to use it.
It really is. What is up with some people in Fireball?
I don't
It's
know.
a good spell. It is
It's-
a good spell.
Cinnamon is king.
See, there are a few reasons that I rely on Fireball so much. Number one is just it doesn't use my actual spell slots. So I have an offensive spell that I can use for a combat or two without having to dip into my actual toolkit. And then when I dip into my actual toolkit, I can have it more specialized to do the things we need it to do. So for example, Windwalk, Gias, I've got a lot of offensive spells that are AoE, but that are
Offensive.
very useful for... Yeah.
Goran's next character is just gonna be a wizard with just fireball.
Boring.
Or a sorcerer since he likes to talk a lot.
Every
honestly,
single
sorcerer-
person in this party is Chaos Incarnate.
What?
I've done somehow
That's
today,
actually
I've done the
rude.
least chaos things possible.
That's not
No,
true.
that's not true.
That's lies, actually.
How is that a lie?
Because you guys captured by.
I tried to lie my way out of it. I just couldn't. I was prepared for a lot today. I wasn't prepared for like a
Yeah, you know what?
That
Me too. I
lie.
wasn't prepared for this.
yeah. I was
That's a
prepared,
word.
okay, we're going to war with this. Like we're gonna have to fight. And we got out of it without having to fight. And then Jack left me with a lie, and then just pieced out.
He thought you could handle yourself, and he was wrong.
To be fair, normally I could. I just wasn't prepared to lie. Like me as a player, I usually like prepare in advance for the things that I want to say and do. I was prepared to talk to Malik and be like, "Hey, you have two options. You can try to flee, or you can come with us peacefully. If you try to flee, we will stop you. You can't fight back." Like, that was the threat I was planning to run with, and just be like, "Hey, we have a plan. We have the diamonds. We can save you."
Man.
Fuck. It's not a word. What is this?
Apparently it means... Apparently it's an exclamation of surprise or dismay.
Why?
I don't know.
What? Sure.
If the Discord game says it is, it must be.
It must be the truth.
Yes. No! Fuck
Yes.
Det er 3 poeng fra meg, det er ikke greit.
I know, eat shit.
Bæsj deg, da.
Ah.
Ja.
Now they're just saying offensive shit in Norwegian.
Nei. Jo da.
Ah, fuck. Ah. Please.
What have I missed? I got quiet.
I don't know. We're in intermission.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why. Is combat over yet?
Kind of.
Okay,
Oh.
so it's roughly time for me to come back.
Did you miss anything?
I
Look
took
at
my
that shit.
headset off and went and laid down the entire time because I know I wasn't in.
He walked out. He checked the fuck out. He was like, "I'm not dealing
Yeah.
with this shit."
Yeah, it's like, I have nothing to do here. I'm gonna just walk.
Well, do you know anything about what happened?
I did not listen to a word of it.
Yes, I did. I don't
well,
all right. So
Arya's an elephant and I'm a cloud, so
so just to recap.
Hey,
Okay,
is that
so
allowed?
step number 1.
I mean,
I got
siste
caught.
turn, du kan gjøre det.
So here's
Wow.
what happens. We're on the wall. I try to like bullshit my way out of it. You know what happened. I
Yeah.
can't. I'm a bird.
Okay, no.
I
So, I left at the initiative roll.
Yeah. So I'm a bird.
a bird.
I managed to flap my way out of the
Yeah,
situation.
no, I
go
heard
land-
that you got out. Yeah.
Yeah. I flapped my way out of the situation. I go sit on top of where the stairs are. Just looking at the people. Arya is outside of the wall. She tries to like blind the Warforged. She succeeds. Everyone notices she's casting spells and starting a fight.
No, this is
You know
okay.
how I do stupid bullshit?
Yeah.
Arya did it the
I,
same.
I figured it was about time me and you got a break.
Yeah.
Somebody
Arya
else could take up the mantle for a minute.
Wait, so what'd you do? Slip Arya a fiver to fuck this up?
No.
No. Yeah. Do you know what Arya did?
I'm saying it's about time somebody did.
Do you, yeah. Do you know what Arya did? She did
Um,
become elephant.
Åh,
Mhm.
jeg mangler en
She charged
E.
through the gate.
Sedge.
She trampled people. And then is now charging down the main street
Goddamn.
of
Trampling people, ramping
Holy
into the
shit.
street as an elephant.
Det
I
finnes
feel
ikke jeg
part
mangler en
ever
E.
so slightly. Part of me feels like an alignment change is necessary here.
No. Everybody's
Um,
pretty much the same because everybody's fucking chaotic.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The only one who isn't here.
Mm-hmm.
Astra.
Oh no, we've got 2. Cause no, wait, never mind. No, yeah, it is Astro.
yeah, it's chaotic. Well, we also
Yeah.
are missing V. So
But V is chaotic, just evil.
Yep.
yeah, V is chaotic evil. So we're missing the one chaotic evil person in the party.
Yeah, we're
Um,
almost all but one are chaotic. We're just on different forms of the chaotic spectrum.
Actually, I think I think Starry may just be neutral.
Yeah, don't call my
Oh,
boy chaotic.
Let me look.
Isn't
He done nothing
why
wrong.
is Starry taking so long? What
Mm-hmm. Probably fell in.
God.
Come on, you can do this. You only need 26 points.
What's happening?
I'm winning. That's what I'm doing.
How are you
It's
winning
so
when it comes to
stupid,
words?
too. No, he
I-
wasn't winning. And then
And
he
now-
did one word, and it's our last turn, so now
Yeah.
he's winning. And I
'Cause
have a
I'm
bunch of
great.
stupid-
I thought you were illiterate.
I'm gonna go.
Well, you know.
Look, we don't talk about that.
Nuh-uh.
I'm trying to help you. Okay.
It's appreciated.
I'm trying to remember where in D&D Beyond the alignment is.
Description.
Description. Ah, okay. Meaning, I can't look at stories. Okay.
Yep. You're welcome.
Okay.
I don't even know what Arya's is.
It's in description.
Couldn't tell you. I'm not sure, but am I like the only one that is just barely hung on to a good alignment?
I am chaotic good.
Okay.
It sways from time to time, but she is.
Yeah, I mean that's the chaotic part.
No. That's what
with
deals
the
with the devil part.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah, but mine hinges every now and again.
I mean,
Hinges?
the least of anybody.
I just barely hang on to it. I know that much.
I mean,
Yours is
yeah,
on the
Corin's
verge, you
trying to be a
mean.
bastard. I mean, I don't know. I think Jack is one of the good people in the group.
I try to
Starry's-
be.
Yeah,
But I
Starry's-
also try to embody ADHD in him, so sometimes he.
There's no try, my guy. You are ADHD. It just carries over.
I know,
You can't avoid it. Sorry.
but that was the point. Like I try to up the ante a bit more sometimes. Is what I mean.
I diagnosed you with squirrel.
Yes.
I don't know.
Is this one ready to come out of jail yet?
Yes.
What, like an oven?
No, my D20.
I could almost do picture.
Mm.
Is it
No.
another turn? That's
This one
stupid.
can't come out of jail. It is permanently weighted to the low numbers. Which sucks, because that was my first ever D20.
That's how it goes, honestly. I got a
Yay.
D20 that I got from my dad. It only ever rolls
Okay.
low, or 17.
GG.
I still use it.
Okay.
You know.
I just rolled.
No.
I just rolled
my-
5 D20. I got a 1, a
Okay.
2,
Yeah, just the
a
picture.
7, and then a 10, and the rest
Jag
are
så
good.
vi spelar igen.
Maybe
One,
it's just gotten
two.
better.
Um,
See, this is why I like my gemstone and my metal dice, because the plastic ones tend to always fail me.
Well, it's showing you that it's only rolling low when you're not needed. So if it's needed, it'll roll high.
I do not believe that for a second. You trying to jinx me, asshole.
No.
So that one just gave me a nat 20.
I warned you!
See, that was good. Nothing below a 40.
I'm gonna laugh when it rolls a 1.
Does Pass Without
Alright, let's go
Trace
again.
stack? So if I
No.
cast Pass Without Trace and Arya cast Pass Without Trace,
No.
aw.
can
One that cans.
What the fuck?
We're looking at descriptions of words. We don't know what it means.
Funny. Anner, what the fuck?
I mean,
It's the one that cans. It's the one who cans and the ones who cannot.
I will say
Ah.
this. I'm not gonna argue the decision because, like, DM's law. But spell as written, unless I'm missing something, it looks like it would.
Well,
As written, it looks like it would, but also DM's rule is law. Plus 20 to a stealth check is a bit.
the reason it
I do
doesn't,
understand.
the reason it doesn't, is the same reason that multiple people or one person cannot be charmed by the same spell from multiple people at the same time. Because of the same magical effect, and stacking them would complicate things.
Okay.
Oh, Riley. So you know, for the campaign, I've considered running. You said you wanted to be a player in it.
I said I'd be interested, yeah.
So I have a question. So you know, sort of D&D meme rules is written. Technically, this would
Yes.
work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of bullshit. So like the peasant railgun.
What?
No, it wouldn't even technically work.
No. Okay, so but like handing an object to another person's
what you're saying?
reaction.
Yeah, so it works as far as base game rules go, but then when you try to apply even
No.
the slightest amount of realism, it doesn't.
It doesn't work anyways.
No. That's
Please
not,
explain.
That's not my point.
Explain.
That's not my point.
Okay, it's the point.
But like, it's a meme.
Yeah, it's a meme.
So, would you be okay with that being in the game? You're allowed to do it. That means I'm also allowed to do that stuff.
I mean, I get where you're coming from. It also still doesn't really work. I just
Everything
played it
comes
by a
up to
case-by-case
DM's
basis. I
discretion,
don't know.
really.
It's
No,
it's on you.
That stuff. Any of that stuff. Theoretically, if you can do it, I can do it. That's the monkey's paw.
I mean,
offering.
The rule that if you can do it, I can do it. Yeah, absolutely, I support that. The peasant railgun, no.
I mean, no. So it's all of it or none of it.
So, Goret, the thing is, it is DM's discretion, and
Yeah,
if you're running the game, ultimately no one else has a say in it.
And again,
No,
it's by case. Like, there's no.
So no. I'm
Like, I
asking
wouldn't say because we're allowed this one meme, all memes are allowed. I wouldn't say that by any.
No, okay. So what I'm asking for, right, is not do you want to be able to do the peasant railgun? I mean, I'm asking, do you want to be able to do those meme things? Because if you can do those meme things, right?
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
And again, my point still stands. It depends, because some would be interesting and fun and would really work, and others would not, and would just kind of ruin some
What
fun.
I'm saying is, it shouldn't be an all or
Exactly.
You need
It's
to
not.
evaluate it.
No. Like so.
I
know it
understand
has
what
to
you're
be
saying, but my point still stands. It depends, and it'll
Look,
always depend.
We 100% understand what you're getting at.
If
We
you're
just
giving me,
don't agree that it's all or nothing.
and I'll say this: if you're giving me the all or nothing ultimatum, I say nothing. That's my personal standpoint. If you say it's all or nothing with everything, then no.
It shouldn't be all or nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, if you want to allow some of that meme stuff, the you can, I can kind of thing, I absolutely love that idea. But you need to evaluate that. 'Cause some of that
it depends. It has to
absolutely-
come up when it comes up. That's it.
Some of it will absolutely break what you have written, and some of it will absolutely cause a no-win scenario.
Mhm.
So, like, there has to be
I know it has
sometimes
to be
you can't
evaluated on a
allow it.
case-by-case basis. It's
Yeah.
just like, is it okay if you want some of that stuff?
Well, yeah, once again, DM's discretion. If you're
Mhm.
running it, that is all up to you. If somebody has a quarrel to pick with that, we can get it, cross that bridge when we get there. Or you could say, fuck you, I'm the DM.
I think Trader's point is he wants it to be fun for everyone.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine. But
like,
my
I am
point still
asking-
stands. It depends. It varies, and it'll have to come up when it comes up.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So I think
the
your
idea of-
thing, Mason, is that you're too stuck on yeah, it's DM's discretion. Yes, I make the final call on whether something does or does not work. But like, I am asking, is it something that you guys want?
in theory,
And that
yes.
is the question.
And I'll tell you again. If what you're referring to is if one works, they all work, no. But if you're willing to address everything on a case-by-case basis, where some things might work and some things straight up can't work, then yes.
Like,
that's
it's one
on
of
you.
those, like, you can do it once type deals for some of them, but like, just because they think it would be funny, but like,
Then I'm just not even going to bother addressing it, because it should be addressed when it comes up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where I'm saying the DM's discretion comes in, because it needs to be on case by case, that puts it under DM's discretion.
Your
and
English is bad,
therefore,
Mason.
Saying it in
What you're-
advance doesn't really mean anything.
That's not what you're saying, though, Mason. I mean, I get what you're saying, but you're not saying it correctly. What you're referring to is to address everything on a case-by-case basis is not just on its own DM's discretion. That's just addressing it on a case-by-case basis. DM's discretion is, it's your choice, whether or not you want these things to appear every time or not at all. But when it comes to figuring out how you're going to word this, you're just going to have to hear what your players come up with. That's
Yeah.
the only way you get around this.
You can't really plan this kind of one in advance. really.
No, but like it's one of those things.
I know
where
what you're
it's like,
saying. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
We do. I think you're trying to plan ahead too much because this is not one where you need to plan ahead.
Yeah, you really can't plan ahead.
It's the reason I'm asking is because I could use it as set pieces, right?
I mean, well, then it comes up to you. Like, if
Yeah,
you find
that's-
this meme and you want to use this as a set piece, by all means, that's your choice.
Yeah, that's your game, dude. We can't tell
Yeah,
you to
now-
or to not.
Yeah, no.
Now,
but, like,
after that, it's like, all right, you used this, and if you want to go with the rule, if I'm using it, then it's there.
but like you guys seem to be missing the point of the question, right? Like
I don't
It's
think we are.
okay. But you guys are. It's one of those things where you're like, oh yeah, I'm trying to plan ahead too much, but I'm like, I'm just trying to feel out a question.
Well,
that
yes, but
could be useful.
Can I
it's
give you
a
an
very
example?
broad question.
Can I help you with this then?
Sure.
How our game's played. Our game, blue on black.
I mean, we do stuff. You see how it works, and if it works with the
Mhm.
rules.
Yep.
And then we execute.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Like, me as a DM, personally, which I don't do often, but when I think about it, I very much put the rule of cool first. Like, if something doesn't, like, there is one hang up in the rules that would cause this not to work, but it'd be really fucking cool, I might just go, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, no, but like that's the thing that I'm saying is that like, is this something that you guys would be interested in doing? Right? Like Riley said that she'd be interested in playing this game.
Yeah.
Right? If this is the kind of bullshit she would be interested in, I can make it work in the setting because I think it would be like funny.
Then just if you think it would be
so-
funny, then use it. I
so
don't know
is
what
the
your
question-
DMing style is, but that's on
is the-
you.
Is the
Yeah, no,
question
that's
more
like-
of, are you okay with a more bullshit, chaotic style campaign via these memes, or do you want things more in order? Is that the question?
I think it. Yeah, like, well, it's
Okay.
kind of like one of those. Yeah, that's basically what the question is. Like, is this the kind of weird bullshit that you guys
So
want
do we
to see in the game?
do we want a prim and proper campaign, or do we?
Yeah,
Okay.
because like the vibe that I'm getting from the other players who wanted to play, is that they are here for chaotic bullshit. And
I'm
so,
Sorry.
I personally would like a more serious campaign, but I can run with chaos and I can bring some seriousness to the table. But I'll
I
run with
think-
whatever works. Like I'm just gonna play the game as it comes.
I think
I
if
think it's-
possible, it's a good idea to try to make moments for both within.
I
You want
think
to you
it's-
want to have a balance.
so like here's the thing. I think I
I
can
mean, we
make that.
have. We have had serious moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when
This
it came
isn't
to
about
like
Blue and Black.
death.
And then you've had people like Kadrith insisting that they're from a band called Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like so the thing is like, yeah, I can make it work. Like there will always be a bit of both in
Even
De solar så
Oh
känner.
god, I summoned him! I summoned him!
Ivy.
You
Good.
did
How's it
not
going?
summon me, I guarantee
We were talking about Kadrith.
I literally was like, and then there's people like Kadrith who insist they're from a band called Pink Floyd, and then you joined in, and I was like, ah shit, I summoned him.
You summoned him.
Literally, like right as I finished saying it, you joined the call. We're in intermission right now, so.
I think he heard you through the wall.
Through the wall, we're in different,
wall of
different fucking
reality.
states.
I
Oh, the fourth wall. Never mind.
no,
the
I was
album.
I was
No,
making a
the
Pink
song.
Floyd joke.
Oh, I don't listen to Pink Floyd, so I wouldn't get
Neither
it.
do I. That's the
only
only
part
Pink
of
Floyd
my
I
head
saw.
that
I do.
I know the wall, and I know what is it? The Dark Side of the Moon? Is that it?
So
Yes. You don't
Yeah.
know.
catch you up.
Those are the only two.
Yeah, Scoran, please
I'm-
catch him up. We'll get started here shortly.
Catch
Oh.
me, fuck.
All right. So
so I'm winning.
we have captured Malik. We got onto the wall.
No, no,
and bribed
correction.
him.
Correction.
Convinced
Correction.
him to come with us.
Jack
Correction.
captured
I did
Malik.
it. You guys fuck shit
Oh
up.
my god. Okay.
Who the fuck is Malik?
Okay,
The
fair.
person we have to kill.
Caroline's
the
target
person
that's trying to
Caroline's
flee.
We find Malik. He's on the wall. We bribe some guards. Jack casts suggest on Malik, makes him our friend, rolls an incredible deception check.
Yeah, let me. Can I narrate that one a little more?
Sure.
So comes up, Goran's in there failing to convince these guards with a spear in his face. So I just pop out from behind. Agents, we are agents of the crown. That man is a fugitive. He's coming with us. I roll a 19 plus 11 on deception. Suggest that he comes with us peacefully. Dimension door off the wall. I've done and fucked off.
Yep. Then, they ask us who we are. I say it's above the pay grade. They say that's not enough. I'm like, yeah, we work for the old king. And then I fucked up. I said old king.
You meant to say
I
new
meant
king.
dead king. I meant the dead king. But like, you know.
That still would have been just as bad.
But yeah, they capture me. They grapple me. I do become bird. I managed to flap my way out of the situation, land on top of a hill, on top of the guard station on the wall. We end up. We're currently trying to figure a way how to get out of this. Arya landed on the other side of the wall in case Malik escaped, so that she could capture him. Yeah, Arya gets noticed.
So, I'm sorry, Goran. Right now, the way you keep pronouncing certain things, Roger.
You got out.
God damn it.
Yeah, I heard Uncle Roger too, and I'm like,
Yes, that was it.
he's doing an Uncle Roger bit, isn't he?
Yeah, it
I was
sounds.
gonna ask, but
The way you're pronouncing certain words is reminding me. Right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just letting you know.
I know. I
is
am
it a
aware.
bit of an Uncle
Trust
Roger
me.
bit?
Okay.
Kind of.
Caroline,
It's
Just without the Asian
do
accent.
you have an E
MSG?
and an R?
MSG.
No, I don't.
You should get one.
What?
Do you have the letters E and R?
No.
You should get
I'm
them.
trying to catch Faileth up.
He's
Come on, guys.
he's
Sorry,
trying to
go,
say
go,
we
go,
need an
go.
emergency room.
Guys, okay. So,
Hi, Kevin.
Arya on the other side of the wall is there vibing. Gets noticed. Most people don't notice her. One of the automatons does, comes over, tries to capture Arya. Arya's managed to get out of the way. And now Arya just become elephant and charges through
So
the gate
close.
into the city.
I would like to keep in
You
mind,
joined.
Arya evaded the
Rowan, you
grapple,
joined the
turned
game.
into a hawk, flew 60 feet away, and then
It's
came
not
down.
what? It's not a valid word. Fuck you, game.
So Arya could have just flown away, I think. But
Well, the issue is,
Hmm.
if I flew high enough and I got shot down, could like die.
yes, this is true. So as a note, I looked this up earlier. Sorry to interrupt the recap again, but like 3 players in this party could survive a max fall damage roll, and most of us are just under.
Am I one of those who's just under?
Yes, me,
Okay.
Valeth, and Astroth are the ones that could, but because max fall damage is 20d6, which comes out to 120 damage. At
So
max
today
roll.
has turned out to be a very chaotic episode. Especially since Astroth isn't here, it is total chaos.
It's a word. What?
Our alignments are really
you
living
sure?
up to their name.
We're
Yeah.
testing the limits here.
Chaotic evil?
I mean, I think I lived up to mine
Actually, we're
very
in
well.
line.
Why is that? No.
Boss?
I don't
No,
know, man.
I think I lived up to my alignment quite well. Today.
Apparently, cast wasn't a word, you know.
Also,
Fun.
what is this letter league? What is this?
It's what they've been
It's
playing just to kind of.
Scrabble.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a game.
The
Okay.
word I put in has a missing definition.
What?
What?
That's illegal. What?
What are we playing? Scrabble?
I'm playing
What?
Scrabble.
It's
No, this is-
effectively Scrabble,
What's
yes.
illegal?
Okay.
No, apparently DOS doesn't have a definition and it's not a word. But I played it and it just accepted it.
That's weird.
Is it because it's German?
No.
Because
Is this-
DOS
is
I
this-
does not
almost thought
exist in English.
you were gonna say Germa, and I was gonna be very confused.
Well, that would make more sense, honestly.
Germa,
Germaphobe.
Germa.
Why do you hate
95.
German, man? Like, why would you hate on German like that?
Because
I
we
have no
can.
answer for that. I have no response for that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I tried to think of something funny.
Because why not?
My answer germaphobe, you should just really hate German. That's fair.
What is Germa? What are we talking about here?
I don't know. I don't.
Germa 985.
What's the Latin word
That-
for
that's
German?
Doesn't
way
help
of
me.
life.
Germa 985 does not help. In any way, shape, or if anything, it makes it worse.
He's a streamer.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, everyone's in the game now. Fuck.
When you put like 3 numbers after anything, for some reason my brain.
You're cutting out so bad right now. All right, Andy gone.
Hey. Well,
He's back.
Welcome back.
How about now?
yeah, it's fine. I
Okay.
think.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm running out of time, Rexel.
Hurry the fuck up, Rexel.
Ah, okay, well.
Let me just.
No.
Hold
Let's
on.
move.
Someone want to grab Starry, bring him in here.
Where is Starry?
Well, I know where he is.
Yeah.
I also know where he is.
Go stab Starry for us.
No.
Stab him with your finger and just poke him in the ear.
My guys, it's 0 seconds. This is not fair.
Okay, so apparently I can't do FIFA. I got an idea.
Viva la resistance.
Anyways, that's gonna have to end soon. Anyways.
Because I'm winning.
Viva la resistance. That's all we
What
need.
did you do?
I'm winning.
Viva la Vibo M.
Viva la Gloria.
Viva la vida vodka.
Are we ready to continue?
Whatever I just said.
Isn't it living La Vida Loca?
That's yeah, but I was trying to. Paraphrase. That's the word.
Yeah.
Hey, top turn.
Yeah. Nice, Kevin.
Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Okay, you guys ready to get back to this?
No.
Sure.
How about now?
I'm ready to get back to this
No.
American idiocy. That's like that's exactly why I said it. I saw the shirt.
Caroline V, please put your game away.
No.
Never.
Well, okay then.
Well, now I'm definitely never gonna.
Am I the only person who heard a cricket?
No.
Yes. I
Why would
turned
you
that shit
think-
off. It's a fucking soundboard. You can turn that off.
Why-
See, here's the best part too. I don't have to hear this, but you do.
What kind of a fucking sound was that?
Mason,
Is
you
that
show a
fucking Fortnite
gun.
rocket launcher?
Yeah, I've got Discord Nitro, so I can pull
God.
it from other servers as well. But I only have one server that has it. A couple of them.
What the fuck?
I mean, they're funnier if we timed them correctly, so, you know.
Anyways, so coming back to this,
I didn't know what that was.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All
I
right.
didn't know what that was.
New
It was
rule.
the penis scream.
We're done with the soundboard.
Okay, no, those can
Nobody-
make for
no
some
more.
great moments.
No, we're done with the soundboard. I'm done with it. Stop using
Well,
it.
then mute it by all means.
I have it muted, but you guys reacting is what's going to interrupt this. So everybody
Alrighty.
stop, please. Also, seriously, V, Caroline, put the game away. Thank you.
Caroline is playing with me, literally.
Okay. Jumping back into this, I'm gonna go to the probably more important side of this. Arya, you are an elephant running through the city. Are you trying to hide at this point, or are you just gonna cause more chaos?
What?
Yeah, you missed a lot. Sorry, you missed a lot.
I eat dinner.
Think fast, grab a cactus.
Hold on.
No time to explain. Grab a cactus.
All right. So,
No.
what are we doing with the garrison, though? So, are we gonna fly into the city?
You
to
don't
try to
have
Arya?
it.
We're not there
No,
yet.
Just fucking with Star.
Could you not, though? He's already confused.
You're seeing like I'm a kid. Just explain okay, briefly what happened.
So
20
I
words
could
away.
become bird. I managed to escape the grasp of the guard.
You're okay.
We have-
I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna take over this. Starry,
Thank you.
your party managed to get on top of the wall, except for Arya. We'll get to her in a minute. Jack used suggestion on Malik, then dimension doored him away. You have Malik in Jack's possession. The party then could not succeed in lying their way out of the situation, and thus are there being interrogated, including yourself, by being brought inside the wall. However, before that could happen, Goran escaped being a bird flapping around, and he escaped. Arya, down the wall, managed to not be silent. She sunbeamed a warforged, and then escaped back into the city as an elephant. She's now running through the city as an elephant. Goran, as a bird, is following her. You are with Caroline and the rest of the group, including Valeth, going back into the wall. You don't know where you're going, but you know you're gonna be questioned. And Jack has Malik just running through the city. That's where we're at. That's the TLDR. We're moving on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Arya, you're a fucking elephant. What are you doing?
So anyway, I'm gonna try to stealth now. Like, no more elephant.
Okay, I was about to say, as an elephant, no. But as you unwild shape back into your Asamar form and duck into an alleyway, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Also, I want pass without trace.
It's one or the other right now, but you can eventually do both.
I'm gonna land next to Arya and I'm gonna unwild shape myself. I can pass without a trace.
Yes, you can, and then you can bonus that. Oh, unwild shaping is a bonus action too, so. But you can use pass without trace, getting in there, easy enough to do. Arya, make me a stealth check.
Hood up, by the way. I'm gonna take that. Yeah, I'm gonna take the time to hood up.
I'll allow it. You guys have some time to kind of set with each other. So 17 increases eventually to 27. Goran, make me a stealth check.
Oh. How do we feel about a 30?
Solid. All right. So you managed to hide into the alleyway and try to make your way. I'm assuming towards the bar, since that's where what Jack said you guys were going to go. That's where he was going. Okay.
I'm gonna mention that to Arya. It's like we have Malik.
Ah, okay.
We just
go
need
there,
to
I
get to
guess.
the bar. Yeah.
Okay. So now that that's been dealt with mostly, everybody else is going down into the wall, including Illikin, who's in mist form.
So the question, that's us, like the question thing, right?
Yes.
Question?
Yes. Currently,
Hell
you are being escorted into the wall because it's too. Caroline made the deduction. It's too high up to just jump and not die from.
Yeah, it's kind of 200 feet, kind of death, 100 feet.
For most of you.
For all of you, but we'll get to that later.
We might have survived.
You're right, that's metagame.
Who cares anyways? We're doing this now.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. As you guys are being led into this room, the stairs descend for about 10 feet before beginning to spiral around the walls, or I guess this little cylinder's inside. And as you guys begin to descend farther and farther down, Unless you are speaking, which, by the way, it's a long walk. You do see there is an elevator that would kind of take them up a bit, with the like what look like rope of some kind. It's a really darker color, and a more like stone platform down below with some gears above. But you don't. It's down below, so you're currently walking, and they're making you walk the whole way. Is anybody doing anything or trying to do anything at this time while they're here, or are you
Are we
following
being
along?
Are we grappled?
No.
So we're just free walking.
Yes.
Like, hey, come with me.
There are 3 guards with you right now. And you do see at the bottom there are more. Not many, because the city is currently under assault, but you do see there are 2 guards down at the base as well.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him. We're being questioned on why we're here by you guys, and you guys are guards for the town.
Aye, that's correct.
Perception check.
What?
You mean insight?
We're not being grappled or anything. It's weird. Yeah, insight check. Sorry. Yeah.
He's telling the truth. That's what's happened so far. They're actual guards, yes.
This is very obvious.
There's no suspicion at all.
No.
No.
They're just chill.
Yeah.
No,
so
they're
we're
doing
not-
their job.
So, just to explain, Caroline is complying. Caroline is like sort of like, okay, we're gonna go with this.
Yeah, you guys aren't resisting, that's why.
That's
Caroline,
why
are
we're
you
not
off
grabbing.
what's up?
I gotta wonder why not, though.
Because otherwise you fall off the wall.
Yeah.
What?
200 feet.
Okay, I'll comply.
You were on the top of the wall, now you're in the thing. That's why I'm asking, while you guys are making your way down the spiral staircase, going to the base of the wall, which takes some time, is there anything you wish to accomplish? Are you trying to escape? Are you doing anything? Or are we
So-
moving on?
I believe the general plan was comply until you get to the bottom so you don't have to find your own way down.
And then
I
scatter!
can fly. I can literally fucking fly.
Well, yeah, you do what you want, but I think that's what they were going for here.
Yeah, I'm confused. Why are we complying with these people?
Do not start a battle.
It was to stop the fighting, I'm
I
assuming.
mean, aside from screaming at me, they've been pretty nice so far.
Why do we give a shit? Why can't we just kill them?
Because I don't like hurting nice people.
We are not.
They don't deserve it. I mean, these guys are just doing their job. Can you blame them?
You weren't here, that's why everybody just complied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't have the evil force driving anything.
Yeah, they're doing their job. No need to kill.
I am the intrusive thoughts. That is my role in this party.
Yes.
Well,
Who you are.
In this,
We're not present.
I'll ask this with everybody present. Miss Intrusive Thoughts, what would you like to do?
I mean, I don't think Valeth would, like, because the thing is, if everybody else is complying, Valeth knows she has to, but I'm also very confused at why we're complying.
Just say,
What do they want?
It was to
How
avoid
many-
conflict.
So
Yeah, what do they want? Why are we here, though?
they didn't believe Goran's story as to who you guys are, so they're taking you down for questioning.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know
we
why
were
that's
on
why.
we were on top of the wall where civilians are not really allowed.
Okay.
That and you
Okay.
guys did appear out of nowhere. Goran did try to bribe them at one point, bribing each of them, which now they have some extra gold, but
It worked. He just screwed it up.
You keep telling me I screwed it up, but like
No,
I
no, it
wasn't-
was your wording that screwed it up. You said the old king, which is what screwed it up.
Regardless-
the word
You said the
old
king.
screwed it up.
okay, so in this instance, you're
God,
not doing
God.
anything.
Okay.
For next time.
I'm gonna ask the peanut gallery to be
Safely.
quiet now. So,
God.
in this instance, you are not doing anything, are you?
Guess not.
Okay. As you guys slowly make your way down, descending, you hear one of the guards ask one of you, "So, who are you really?"
What do you mean?
Well, your friend is a bird and then just fucked off.
Yes.
There was an elephant that had just assaulted outside and made its way in. Did you have anything to do with that?
The fuck is an
No.
elephant?
We don't.
But it all seems very convenient. Why are you here, and who was the other individual that was here that you took?
That's a guy. He was trying to run away.
Yes, that's why we caught him at the wall, but then you took it from us. But who are you? If not also
Look, man,
trying to
this is just
escape?
It's just one big
The individual that you caught is
Let Starry talk.
Yeah, it's all just a coincidence. We're not here with them at all.
Oh my god.
With whom?
the elephant.
The bird,
The elephant. No.
Oh my god.
I'm
You know
giving
what?
some
Just go
leeway
with
because he
we are
wasn't
blue
here.
and black.
I'm giving leeway because he wasn't here. Goran was with you. Plainview was with you.
Oh.
And then
That's-
as I
Yeah,
took
that
him
was-
away, I also directly
Jack.
addressed you all.
We're not the elephant.
Yes, okay. Make me a deception check. Caroline and Sorry.
I'll do it in D&D. Or in the Discord.
You do it wherever you want.
23.
Redo that. 16.
Okay.
I always roll the most average shit. I never get like a 25.
It happens.
Well, you
Um,
can get a 25 because your deception is a +1.
yeah.
Eat my balls.
You're a wizard. You're not skilled in much. If you want all those skills, you gotta play rogue.
See, that's why I said skill issue.
It is a skill issue. You're the one.
Well, not
Literally,
necessarily
it's
a rogue.
skill
But...
issue, simply.
You talk an
You
awful
know,
lot
you
of
could
shit for
just-
someone with a D6 hit die. Anyway,
You could also just go with the we are blue on black and then intimidation your way out of it.
you're not there.
Fired.
I'm asking you,
Soren,
please.
I swear
I'm
to
in my
God.
You
mistform,
too, Jack.
So I can't do any intimidation, anyways.
Jack isn't saying anything.
He's
I'm gonna talk to
Also,
birds.
both of you. Please mute. Thank you. So,
The individual that you caught on the wall is a very important target.
I was gonna say.
but to who though?
To the king.
You hear one of the other ones chime in. All right, if he's an important target, then what are his crimes?
He was part of the riot in the vad är fabrik på engelsk? Factory. In Jaskar.
Hmm. I heard something about that. A lot of lives are lost.
It was horrendous.
Do you have a contact within the government that we can maybe ask some questions about you then? Clear this whole thing up before we log up our own duties. Panics.
I'm just
not
trying
so
to
easy
find
now, is it?
any name. Fuck. I don't know any names. Do I remember any names?
Just make
You
one up.
remember quite a
Literally
few
just
names.
make one up.
There's or if you want to, you could just easily reference Babel.
Yeah. We
Is
have
this like-
had quite a lot of contact with Babel. But it's been a while since we have been up in Jaskar and investigating.
So we had you privately contracted out.
Yes.
Hmm. And now at this point, I'll have you make me a deception check, one final one, with advantage because your last one succeeded.
Thank you. What the fuck? Okay, it's a 23 again, but I rolled double twos. But it's a 23. You know.
Okay, 23 is the number. Okay, so in this instance, as they're all guiding you down the steps, you eventually make your way to the bottom, and as they do, there is an entryway door where there are the other two guards there stationed. One of them chimes in, "Oh, Dane, what are we doing with them?" And the guard behind the very, very back, it's like, "Oh, they're independently contracted." Look around, and one of the other ones chimes in, "There's still some more investigating to be done." And then the third one finally comes back with, "Well, yes and no. There's obviously more that needs to be done outside, and they did just take care of a problem for us. Listen, next time if you're going to surprise us in such a manner, you really should be more careful with how you approach this. Not to mention having some kind of credentials would be more than useful in this aspect. In which case,
Yeah,
the two in the door.
I'm very sorry.
Do you possess any kind of credentials at all?"
Not at me at the moment. Do any of you guys have any of our papers? I think actually the guy that teleported away with the target has most of our papers at the current moment. I'm very sorry again.
Either way, we still have more to take care of, and if you're looking for work, we could use more men on the front lines. Or at least more on the sides of protecting the city. You all seem at least relatively capable. Make your way down there and at least make yourselves useful.
We'll do our best. Thank you.
And they open the door. As you all one by one leave. No, you wouldn't be there. Okay. As you all leave, there's the steel door that's closed behind you as well. As there's that slit that's open that is noticed by probably at least one of you. Where it's wide open, it's just like a clear slit. But beyond this, as you guys are there, what's the plan?
Let's walk in towards the city.
Okay.
I want to tell the guard first
Very
that
casually.
You want to tell the guard first that?
I'm happy we can clear this whole thing up. There will be no more trouble for us, we promise.
We appreciate that.
I kind of wanted the RP there, man. Tilly, I knew what was going on, man.
Yeah, but I have a plus 13 to my deception.
Yeah, I kind of had to
You
let
don't.
I wish I had that kind of deception. Dang.
Don't have to lie.
Plus 11 to
I will
deception.
take control. Thanks.
Wait, how is my deception the same as the one of the rogues?
Because Caroline's second highest skill is fucking charisma.
No. Goran's is exactly the same as mine.
Same first, second verse, same as the first. I don't know what you want from me.
I have a plus 5 proficiency mod.
Yeah, same. I was just like, normally rogues are really good at it. I'm like, how did I get away with this?
Goran has expertise. You have a plus 6 charisma.
Yeah.
Same.
I have a plus 1 charisma.
So-
Imagine if I had a plus, like, 4.
Imagine if you had a plus 6. That'd be a 17. Oh, no, that'd be fucking... Right? Plus 17? Plus 18.
So... That would have
I'm
been...
dumb. Plus 16. It's...
Yeah, it's...
I'm moving away from that before I fuck this up even farther. So, as your group now, free of the issue at hand, makes their way in towards the city, Illiken, you're still gas form. But you're with your
Indeed,
friends.
I am.
Are you making your way towards... Is everybody making their way towards the bar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, fast track, you know what Jack meant. I'm not bothering with that side of things.
I would like to have, I have a little bit of time there before they get there, right?
Absolutely you do. You are the first one to arrive.
So, first things first, I just want to kind of like bind him, like tie him up, at least his hands, and take his weapons.
Okay. Give me 1 second to look up something.
You're gonna have
Are we
to.
looking up
If my
stuff?
turn comes up, you're gonna have to give me a moment. My puppy.
Yeah,
kinda
let
threw up.
me actually double check
Oh.
some
Take some
spell
time.
wording here.
Well, if
I
you're
want at the
trying to
very
do it-
least take his weapons.
Okay, so you're not. Yeah, so you bind up his arm, his hands, and you take away his weapons. Okay.
Yes. And then
As far as binding his arms or his hands down, go ahead and make me an intelligence survival check.
okay.
Are we there yet?
Nope.
I'm going to use that. No, this one.
It's you have proficiency in survival, right?
Survival, no.
Then yeah, it's just an intelligence check for you.
Which does make it a better survival check.
That's hilarious. Makes sense actually, because you on being a deckhand have known to tie knots, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's a 16.
A 16. Okay, I'll make sure to set that up. So as you bind his hands together and take his weapons from him, make me. Are you just taking what's visible, or are you trying to search him for weapons?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna search.
Okay. This might take up most of your time then. But as you search him, go ahead and make me a investigation check.
And here's where the struggle bus hits. Well, it's still intelligence. Never mind. I thought it was wisdom.
I believe in you.
I don't.
I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, Caroline, you were wrong to do such.
Well,
That's an 8 plus 1, so 9.
A 9. Okay, cool.
bad.
It's not the worst, but it is bad. But you still managed to find all the weapons that you think you found all of his weapons, and as you finish,
Can I
taking the
do
last
it-
weapon off of him,
Could I do it with my Eldritch Sight on, just for the magic stuff?
that would reveal to you that 2 of his weapons that are very visible and apparent are magical, as well as 1 of his rings.
Okay. Well, I would take the ring as well then.
The ring does not come off.
Cut his finger off.
Yeah. No, I would not do that.
Why not?
As you go to pull the ring off of him, he tells you it's cursed.
I've had my share of those.
So,
Do we arrive at this point?
I do know the well, no, curses aren't a specific kind of magic, are they?
No.
Okay, never mind then. That's irrelevant.
so
Actually, out of curiosity, what kind of magic is that ring?
this ring would be. God, I gotta find it really quick. I know it's not necromancy if that's what you're looking for. I want to say it's probably evocation. I think. I have to double check this. I feel like this should be. Oh no, it would just be divination. I'm dumb. Yeah, it's divination.
Okay. And after I've done all that, being the nice captor I am, I would offer him a sip from the flask.
Make a persuasion check. Actually, you have him charmed. Yeah, he'll take it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'd take a sip and then offer the flask to him. So
Yeah, he takes a sip from it. And as he's taking the sip is when Goran and Arya make their way into the bar.
Okay.
I go up to Jack. Do you mind if I take a sip?
By all means, it's bottomless.
Wonderful.
We're at the
I
place
take
now,
a
right?
solid swing.
All right, yeah, no, you fucking are you
I mean, it's
risking the
just
chance of
ale.
maybe being drunk?
It's just ale.
No, not
Okay,
that
I
much, like
figured.
maybe a
Just
shot.
had to ask. But you take a big swig. It tastes like ass, but it's Jack's ass. I mean ale. Sorry. Oops. That's not what I meant.
Whatever you say.
Hashtag accidental gay.
Uh, God damn it.
Getting the phone call. Hang on.
I'll see you soon.
It's Jack's ass.
Yep, that's
Oh,
Jack's
God
ass.
damn it.
Sarah's gonna put.
I
on
mean,
the box,
probably-
we've had NPCs come for it before.
Oh man. In this instance, then, what would you like to? It's the three of you now, waiting on the rest of your party.
Searched him for weapons and all that stuff.
Correct.
I did, yeah.
Awesome.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't need to necessarily double check that. Okay. Well, I think
At that point, I'm kicking back and I'm taking a short rest.
Okay.
We're talking to
Currently, currently, Arya, Goran, and Jack are there. The rest of you
Everyone
are making your way
else
there now.
Still in transit.
I'm also gonna take a short rest.
Are you not gonna question him at all? Or are you gonna try to take a short rest while
I
you?
mean, I think, can I take a short rest while questioning him?
It's light
Like,
activity.
casually? Yeah. It's not like a serious hardcore.
Don't finish the short rest
interrogation.
because you don't know if it succeeds or not. So.
Okay. I'm just gonna. So. You're trying to run away.
Of course.
That's fair.
Question is,
We
why
did
haven't
find a
you all
solution. Why haven't we all?
run away? When dealing with her, when dealing with Asher, no one is safe. So why
What
risk
is-
it?
I
Jack.
feel like I'm a little blind on this.
Stop it.
Is there? What is it about Asher?
He's the god of fire. He is very picky about what he deems is worthy of his own appreciation. But moreover, he's not picky with who he harms to take what he wishes.
Okay. Well, what?
Innocent
What-
people die before he gets what he wants.
What is the Phoenix? I've heard that mentioned a few times. I know that Caroline is kind of champion at the moment.
She is attempting to become it.
Yeah.
I was hoping I had more time. The Phoenix is the champion of Asher. The one who after death could rise from the ashes. Though there's always something lost. We lost a good friend that day.
What is it that the Phoenix? Do you know anything about Asher's goals?
His goals? No.
Yeah.
But I know that innocent people are hurt whenever they're accomplished. Or sought after.
What?
I know that there's
What was the
nothing you
last
can do to stop him.
What was the last Phoenix's job? What did it try to accomplish?
Make a persuasion check.
Advantage because
Nope.
he's in a
He's not charmed by you.
19.
19. Okay.
Plus, the charm was just to come peacefully. That was all it was.
He's still affected by it. We had a mission. A duty to uphold. We were tasked with guarding a pillar of sorts. One of our own friends wanted to destroy it. We couldn't let him. And the gods didn't like that. He turned against us. And when we killed him, his soul split. Each one of us obtaining a spark. Two of us were killed by the same individual. And the three of us left remaining here. Fled. We knew that we could not be followed by the gods here. But soon even that will change. And nothing will stop them from finding us.
Bum, bum, bum.
And it is all your fault.
It's complicated, isn't it?
No. It is not complicated in any way. It is the death of our freedom. The god's will is one of its own making. And when a god desires something, there is very little we mortals can do to stop it. I did everything I could. We all did. And those who are afflicted by your magics want nothing to do with my own research to stop this. To prevent another champion from taking hold, from existing. But I see now I have no choice in this matter.
Is there anything we can do to save Caroline?
Kill her. Don't let her obtain the spark that I possess.
Do you know how many sparks there were?
There were 6 of us. We stood in the way of one individual. He made his point quite well known. Once he was killed, I assume he was killed. I don't know where he is or what has become of him.
What is his name?
I don't know. I know that after...
Would it be okay if I asked you to, like, turn on CRISPR mute?
Yeah, there you go. I don't know if it's somebody you know or somebody she knows. But he wasn't somebody we knew. And he possessed the blessing of the god. Seems he didn't know what it was. But we fled from him. Two of us were killed by one of the Empire's dogs. And she possesses so many of the sparks that I fear I may be the last. If that is the case, then I cannot die. Or at least if I am to die, not by another's hand. I wish I would just age. Until death took me, and the spark was absolved. But I feared that would not be the case. So I started working on my own research. To save my friends, my comrades. From this hell. Guess the gods always have a way of getting what they want.
What happens if you die? Not by somebody else's hand.
I don't know. My hope is that the last remaining fragment within me is absolved. Gone without a new host. And that a new champion cannot be crowned. Or even that I may remove this curse from myself.
That ring of yours, what is it?
It was to help me with my research. Though, it's had some mixed effects. The more I use it, the more I age, begin to falter. I do not wish to die, but Unlike my previous comrades, I will do what I must.
She doesn't want to kill you.
I'm gonna look at Jack. I'm gonna look at Arya.
She's doing what she can to get these sparks, however bad you may see that, without killing the host.
And she's successful in one of those.
2.
Jack had one of the sparks. He killed
I-
one of the guys. You can take the spark from you without killing you. We have
I've
the
done-
I
diamonds
know.
for Revivify. But the
But she
question now
cannot
lies-
obtain the spark.
Yeah.
If she does, and at this point, the rest of you make your way in.
Fuck. I was hoping we had more time.
Oh, you got all the time you want.
That's not my point.
As you all make your way in, you see that he is currently bound, sitting on a chair. All of his weapons that are visible are removed.
I'll say this: I probably used my silk rope to bind him
Okay.
because I've never used it, so might as well use it for something.
Bondage, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's probably why I bought it, to tie people up nicely. That's probably the dumb thought that was through my head at the time.
Anyways.
Nice.
The goods gotta be somewhere, okay?
I'm gonna lean in. I'm gonna whisper to him. If using that ring ends things quickly without giving her the spark, then you should use it.
I would if I could. Which point, as everybody else enters the room, and you all see Malik. He glares at you, Arya, Caroline.
Can I whisper one more thing to him? Actually, I'm gonna send that to you.
Well, he's currently now invisible to everybody, so you can still whisper to him, but everybody's going to see you do it. So are you whispering or no? Goran.
Yep.
Yes? Okay.
I sent you what I say to him.
Okay. And Arya, if you... Anybody, actually, if they want to make a perception check to hear what they had to say.
Gonna make a stealth. Actually, no, this is a whisper that we have passed without a trace active.
Well, you have a
Can't hear it.
whisper. True.
That's what it says. It mutes whispers, you can't hear it.
Fair enough. Though
Why?
it's everybody who you want to be affected by it. It's anything out of the
Only
radius, which means that if they're
Well-
in the radius, which they would do when they see this, they can hear you.
No.
Arya
no.
would. No
It's
one else.
active on these people. It's in not everyone in that radius. It's just the people who have who've passed without a trace active on them.
So you're not letting anybody
only-
else. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Either
it's literally
way-
just the two of us.
Okay.
So, and I can whisper. Nobody else can hear it, except for the people that I wanted to.
Fair enough.
So we get like a.
You do. You kind of don't get a perception check on it because of the way the pass without a trace works.
No, not that. Do we get like a catching up now?
Yes, you're all there.
Yeah, we're here.
But we only heard. We didn't hear the whole story. We came out after
No.
that.
You heard none of the story.
You hear
Yeah.
none of that.
Yeah, exactly. So do we get like a catching up?
I mean, we haven't given you
Like,
one.
new character?
No,
Like, I know I thought
everybody's
for-
come in at this point.
for lore reasons. Like, do we get like a catching up? Explain.
Well,
No, I mean that's
That's up to the players.
Are Jack and Goran going to tell us?
Yes.
Fine,
And if, as we
Yeah.
continue this RP, you will find out.
So,
So go on, what little conversation did you guys have?
what is everybody's
talking
passive
about the
perception, by the
Phoenix.
way?
Not enough.
17.
25.
That's not surprising. Yeah,
yeah, Arya notices.
I know that. I
Arya
was
could
asking everybody
theoretically
else
also
though.
hear it.
14.
Okay.
Valeth, you're muted. Sorry, he's
Nope.
no longer muted. Okay.
Passive perception is 16.
Okay. Illican, what's your passive perception? Illican,
Yeah, what's up?
what's your passive perception?
15, if I recall correctly.
No, it's 14.
14.
And Starry, what was yours again? I missed it.
Passive perception
Either way,
was
it's
15.
15? Yeah, okay.
No, 13.
13, even worse. Okay.
So, okay, wonderful.
I've sent the message.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you all have just entered this room, everything's taken place as it has. Malik is currently glaring at Caroline.
I wave.
So now what?
Well,
Well, Caroline alive. We
we need to, yeah,
For the
we need to
best-
figure a way out of the city.
Yeah.
We can't do we can't do the process here.
We could probably leave through the tunnel here.
Yeah, but then the explosion, that bring a lot of guards. We can't do it in the city. We do have a way out.
No, that's
using
why
the
I said
tavern.
we should leave through the tunnel.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't fully understand.
I'm aware of what happens when I do the ritual.
Mm-hmm.
So Goran,
Yeah.
there seems to have been some conversation I missed out. Would you like to fill me in here?
Yeah.
I don't want to metagame. I just want to like my character know. You know.
We were talking about the Phoenix.
Do you guys want to do a walk and talk so that while you're going through the tunnel you kind of discuss things?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
my short
We'll
rest.
just sum it up to you explain pretty much the whole thing.
You don't
my,
get your
my
short rest. Yeah, if you're leaving now, you don't get a short rest.
I don't wanna. I want my spell
We can,
slots back.
we can take some time.
We can
We've
rest.
just
I just need an
Uh,
hour.
Yeah, Goran.
yeah.
Could we like sum it up to like as we're
Okay,
walking,
give me a
would you explain?
second. Give me a second. I'm going to fill you in on this. I just we need to figure out what
Yeah.
we're doing first.
Okay, so everybody is taking a short rest then.
Yeah.
So during the course of the short rest, Goran, go ahead.
Okay. Wonderful. Let me just make sure that I'm resetting all my stuff properly.
Yes.
I don't need to use any hit dice. All my wild shapes are restored. Okay. So, we were talking about the Phoenix. About what it did last time. The history of these things. We're talking about the spell. I was trying to ask Malik about his research. If you would care to enlighten us on more of that, we would appreciate it. The more we know, the more we can use it.
Are you
Uh,
talking to Malik about that?
Yeah. I'm talking to Ari, then I look over at Malik. The more
Okay.
you can tell us about it, the more I'd appreciate.
The issue is telling you more about my research. Allows her the chance to take what she deems is rightfully hers when it isn't. So long as I live, there is no other champion.
Question is how many, I look over at Caroline. Do you know how many people whose sparks you've taken?
Well, Kay gave me his, and then I got Cadrick's, and now I've gotten Arvarkin's and Jack's.
That's 4. You'd be 5. You said there were 6.
You've gotten both from here and 2 others. One of those 2 would have 2 sparks. I am the last.
I wasn't aware.
Write that down. Write that down.
What happens when you get all 6?
You put your life at risk. A new champion is crowned. And though I don't know the process, I know she no longer has an allegiance to you all, but to her god.
Are you aware of how much of their former self is retained after the process?
Has she ever gone down in front of you before?
Aye.
Fallen in battle and risen up from the flames?
Aye.
Then you know nothing remains.
That's not true.
What do you mean when you say nothing remains?
If anything were still there, we would not be in this mess. I would have my friends alive. Asher would still have his champion. And your life might still exist, as he turns to Caroline. You will lose your freedom. For power you should not wield. Eventually, as you guys make your way through the tunnel, you do find the familiar place where underneath is the hole to the factory that Mason slaughtered everyone in. Sorry, that Jack slaughtered everyone in. And there are soldiers currently there. And as you make your way through the tunnel, they draw weapons before recognizing you and sheathing their weapons immediately. These are the resistance soldiers.
I wave at them. Well, sort of salute.
They allow you to pass without incident, and there are a couple more within this tunnel, but beyond this, you do have the exit to the tunnel eventually coming up, with some soldiers who have set up a way to get down safely.
Can I be behind Malik?
Mm-hmm.
Just like guiding him?
Yeah, that's fine.
Who's taking point then?
Hmm?
Who's taking point?
I want to, but I won't.
What's that?
You can.
No, I won't
So
because
in
I'm concentrating on the spell to take him, so if there's any surprise thing, I need to not be at the front of it.
Okay.
I want to ask Malik.
Hmm.
So, how exactly will Caroline lose her freedom? Will she have to work for him forever? Then?
I mean, she won't maintain her personality. Or a sense of self. If you go through with this, you'll find out soon enough, won't you?
Can I vibe check?
Make an insight check.
He's being rude. I don't like it.
Just Caroline over here. You hurt my feelings.
Oh wow, a 30. Okay.
Real.
You hurt my feelings, so I'm gonna hurt
You
your
get
soul.
the sense that from what he knows, he's telling the truth.
But it's not, though.
That's why I said from what he knows,
I know.
he's telling the truth.
But Caroline knows something else.
I know something else. I know my own experience.
That makes Arya anxious.
That's fair.
Jack's been nervous
Is
about
Arya
this whole-
taking point?
Who is taking?
No,
Dragon?
Arya and Goran have kind of been behind him this whole time.
I can take
Mm.
point.
I'd like to take Caroline's side.
Okay. Well, I mean, since Arya, Jack, and I were the first people there, Jack needs to concentrating, although he normally takes point. Arya, is it okay if I ask you to take the lead?
Well, Caroline said she would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Caroline just said it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so Caroline, as you make your way down,
Story said a thing. Hold on.
started. Yeah, he said that
Yeah.
he'd like to take Caroline's side.
Yeah, just decide and say like, I don't like how this sounds. He might have a different experience. Though, however much it scares me, I think we should just continue with your work.
Okay. As you all, one by one, make your way down the very easily scaled cliffside anymore, with ropes and hinges set in place so that you may easily make your way down, eventually coming to the almost slush-like ground that is the Arctic wastes.
Handball.
Where to now?
Need to find somewhere out of the way. We're gonna have to go for a while.
Yeah.
You guys march?
We
Yeah.
walking
All right.
because these shoes were made for walking.
You guys begin your journey
Walking
through the
500
slush and
miles.
snow to find a place away from Aurora to complete this ritual one last time. And it's here where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Boop.
I have a therapist appointment coming up, so I have to end it soon.
Guys,
I'm sorry. Otherwise, I'd do it.
How are
Here.
we feeling?
I feel great. I think I RP pretty well
I
this time.
wanna.
Hate it.
Let me tell you this. This is how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
That's
He
fair.
played
that's
an audio
fair,
cue. I don't know what he
valid.
played, but
I don't like how
Just
Mel is
screaming.
describing this whole thing. It's freaking me out.
Yeah, it is
I
scary.
mean,
But I think your experiences, Caroline, are more valuable.
Thank you.
fair enough. That being the case, then let's. Where is it? Where is the?
I mean, you didn't utilize this, Mason. Come on, you gotta do the vine boom every time Rexel speaks.
No.
That's not me doing it though. I have not played it once.
Anyways, thank you guys for
Wonderful.
watching. We'll be here next week, hopefully. And until then, have a great rest of your day.
Penis.
Penis.
Thank you,
Penis.
and good night.
Huh?